right. There we go. I've hit record.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, that really?
Fucking hungover, but
Let's be honest. How excited are you right now to do this podcast?
not one bit.
Because I'm even less excited than that.
Sunday, you're killing me with these babies. You
Well,
do this baby shit. Now
You're gonna get a big break in January, bro.
Yeah.
We'll have some podcasts lined up so I can just release them and I won't come over here at all.
Finally, the football season's over. I get a break on Sundays. Thank God. Thank God that's the thing.
Yeah, it's like a job now, huh? It's like not even fun anymore.
Not on Sundays, man.
Yeah. Or Saturdays.
The Saturdays are fun.
Or Wednesdays.
Wednesdays are
Sometimes Mondays.
Yeah.
Probably all sucks.
Whatever. Read your stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll switch it up. Do you guys like to drink? How about you, Finn? Do you like to drink? What the fuck am I saying? Of course Finn likes to drink. But do you like to watch other people drink, Finn?
Always.
Like
I encourage people drinking all the time, everywhere.
Like fat, bald guys and pirates?
People that look like thumbs.
Well, then we have your Monday nights covered. Why do you keep saying they look like thumbs? Because he's bald?
No, someone commented that Cluggy looks like a thumb. So he drew a picture of his face on his thumb, and he was like showing it, and he's like, damn it, man. He's like, I really look like that. Damn.
Well, they have your Monday nights covered. Tune in at 9:30 p.m. on Monday night to twitch.tv/CapandCluggy for the Cap and Cluggy's Drunk Show and watch these two drink excessive amounts of alcohol, discuss fucked up things, and even get a few prank calls in once the liquor takes full effect. The Cap and Cluggy Drunk Show is sure to get you amped up to get your week started. Twitch.tv/CapandCluggy. That's CapandCluggy. Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. Be there. Shave your ball hair. The hashtag Shots for Likes podcast is what?
I won their giveaway, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
They
won
had a giveaway? What'd they give away?
rubber chicken, dude. I got a rubber chicken heading this way. He's en route.
That's awesome, actually. Yeah. You know, I won. It's funny you say that because fucking for Herman James, I'll play his next. For Herman James, he had a contest with this lube company called Spunk Lube.
Okay.
And I won. So I'm pretty sure I have Spunk Lube en route.
You getting some lube, dude? You don't need that.
Free lube, bro.
You need lube for it, man.
It's free. I don't even remember.
Just bring it on the podcast. We'll leave it here. It'll be funny.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Or what I'm going to do. I'll play Herman James.
Hi, I'm Herman, the host of The Rant with Herman James and Friends, a weekly comedy podcast based on current events and the everyday life and all the horse shit that we all deal with on a regular basis. Find us on every available podcast network, as well as hermanjames.com and the No Phony Network, nophonynetwork.com.
The hashtag Shots for Likes podcast is also brought to you by Madden Online Football for the PlayStation 4, which if you guys are listening to the very first Ballcast right now, then you probably like Madden and or the NFL. If you like hockey, I would advise to turn this episode off right now.
No one cares about hockey.
Rather hear Boober talk about jockeys. Are you looking for a Madden league that is structured and plays like the real fucking thing? Then look no further, fella, you found me. The MOF is currently in its 47th season and has been around since 2003. The league has a ton of features like radio shows, highlight reels on YouTube, weekly power rankings, expert picks, yearly awards, and single game and season records that have stood for years. You can check out the league website at www.mofleagues.com. Follow them on Twitter at MOFPS4. I always fuck that one up. I'm always like, follow that fuck. Fucked it up last night, too. You weren't here for it. Follow them on YouTube at MOF Commissioner. And if it's in the game, it's inside Finn's mullet. See? I had to fuck it up a little more.
When are we commentating the next Super Bowl for them?
I don't know, but it sounds like we have to be ready to go and just let him know because he's going to be like, oh, yeah, it's tonight. Just like last time we were like, all right, dude. Well, we need more than, an hour to prepare. So
are we going to have to go to his house or like
No, it's going to be done all over the internet. I'm sure we'll be able to stream and watch the game.
Right.
And then we commentate. I would think that we would commentate or have our own Twitch feed and host the stream while we're in the corner, just like if someone was streaming a video game. And it'd be like that, and then you would hear the sound of the video game, and then the sound of us commentating, and we're gonna need a camera.
Yeah, my buddy was showing me these cameras yesterday. They're like $50.
It's probably the same ones that fucking Cap and Cluggy use, and it's the same ones that I think that we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's cheaper than the soundboard we got for free, so.
Yeah.
Where's that thing, by the way?
I told you I finally got it like showing up in the program, but now I have to figure out how to route it the correct way to just have it.
You're really embarrassing.
Dude, if you had any idea, you never do anything, dude, ever. So don't give me shit.
I'm the only reason people like this podcast, Fudge, so you can fuck
Watch your roll, okay? You watch, I listen. You done? Is the podcast you need to be listening to for movies you need to see, albums you need to hear, and nonsense banter you didn't know you needed. Check out You Watch.
Last week's episode had a little bit of banter.
Yeah, a lot.
I don't know why, but
check out You Watch, I Listen, and hear Dan and Ralph break down their movie and album picks of the week, argue about things that don't matter, and bring up stories you probably didn't need to hear. You can find You Watch, I Listen on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and www.youwatchilisten.com. And mostly bros and probably no broads. This is the very first Ballcast. We will be talking entirely about sports. And I don't know, we'll probably argue about the fact that we don't like the same teams at all somehow, even though we're best friends and live in the same exact area. So
allegedly.
Allegedly. So fuck off. Balls.
I got a beat behind me. Oh. I got a beat behind me.
The Ballcast.
I got a beat behind me. Mariano Rivera. Oh. It's a schmuck.
The Ballcast.
Derek Jeter sucks. Derek Jeter sucks.
The Ballcast.
Fuck the Giants, bro. Fuck the Giants, bro.
The Ballcast. Balls.
A-Rod's my favorite Yankee of all time.
Oh man, I like sports.
Fuck off. You know what? The ending kind of bothers me a little bit.
What, the,
You saying you like sports?
Why?
You know, it sounds like Lair.
I can see why that bothers you then.
It's bothering me, yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand now. Yeah, it's probably, I guess I should delete the whole thing and we should delete this episode right now.
We'll see if I can get used to it.
You know, it'd be awesome if we just decided to cancel this whole thing. I just went home, play video games, watch football.
No, it wouldn't be because, well, it would be, but you're still not playing Fallout 4, dude.
Yeah, well, now I realized there was a part in Parasite Eve that doesn't come out until after the first playthrough. So, but the game, I mean, now I have the best gun. So, blows through ammo like crazy, though. But this is the Nerdcast, so we're on the Ballcast, bro. We already talking about the wrong thing. You're listening to the hashtag shotsforlikes podcast, very first Ballcast, and our guest was not able to make it, so we prepared best we could.
Because he's a little...
I'm not going to make fun of Jeff. That's not nice of you. What happened to that picture, that painting of Elvis Costello, by the way?
It's right here.
Okay. I was
What
going
happened
to
to Eli Manning?
somebody put it in the thing there. Hey, you see the picture?
Where?
The bottom left of the Final Fantasy picture, dude. The tactics picture.
Oh, because it was on top of that last night at some point.
Yeah, well, so, obviously somebody knocked it over. I think it was you, actually. There's no way you put it back there. It had to be like Mikey Smith or something who put it back there. But yeah, so we're going to talk entirely about sports, and we're going to do our best to not sound dumb when we do it. But, I'm a little hungover from last night. And
I'm very hungover.
We're having a few drinky poos now. And we currently got I got the Giants and Titans game going. It's 7-0 right now. By the time this comes out, we'll obviously know the score and
it's
see what
probably
happens.
7-0, dude. It's fucking poured out like crazy. Those games are always like that.
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like Giants fighting for to pretend to be playoff contenders, even though 16 things have to fucking go right for it to happen.
I fucking love it, dude. They're gonna miss out on the quarterback.
Oh yeah, and fucking.
Were they like the 10th pick now at this point?
I don't know. I mean, do they have 5 wins? They do have. Hold on, bring it in. Yeah, they got 5 wins. And they somehow pull off beating the Titans. That's 6. That's already. It's getting bad, man. Imagine if they made the playoffs, though. The Browns could make the playoffs.
They can win the division.
A lot of things need to happen, though, for it to happen. It's like it's crazy. But imagine that. Imagine if the Browns make it to the playoffs. That'd be awesome.
Big Dick Baker.
Big Dick Baker. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into baseball first, I guess, because we'll be talking about football for fucking God knows how long.
This whole baseball thing's depressing me.
Why?
So the Mets do this. They have this great deal. A lot of Mets fans hate, but I actually love the deal for Cano and Diaz. Best closer in the
Now,
game.
what exactly did you guys give up? Let's go into that.
We gave up our first round pick from last year.
Okay.
And then we gave up Jay Bruce.
Which is actually just getting rid of a contract. So
Yeah,
that's
a big
actually a good
contract.
thing.
No, it's a great thing.
Because Jay Bruce isn't really doing that. I mean, he hasn't been for you guys
He
the
had an
past year or
awful
two, right?
year last year. He was injured too. But and Anthony Swarzak, a relief pitcher, that we're also getting rid of, which is huge because he had a contract too. So it's actually good because we're gaining. We're actually taking on more money, but like we're losing 2 shitty contracts. We're getting Cano, who is
Still a great bat.
he's going to be our best bat in our lineup.
Yeah. Which everybody's bitching about it, but that's...
Well, because he's 36.
Yeah.
And he got in trouble for PEDs last year.
So people are... I mean, that is a solid concern, worrying about him. Like, hey, like, he got caught, and now he's
Right.
obviously not going to be doing them, so do you think his performance is going to go down? I don't understand. I feel like most baseball players use PEDs a lot of the time to get back from injury quicker.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And isn't that
Well,
what happened with him? Just like what happened with fucking...
Who was that shitty Yankee that... yes.
Andy Pettit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. That's exactly why. And he was like, dude, like, I'm sorry, that's what happened. And everybody has moved on, and everybody loves Andy Pettit now. So,
Well,
you know, Yankees fans. Or, you know, your favorite Yankee,
I
A-Rod.
love A-Rod. He's my favorite
Although
Yankee
I
of all
think
time.
he was just
Probably the
cranking
best
him.
Yankee of
He
all
was
time.
just cranking him for the fuck of it, though, A-Rod, I think, you know?
God, dude, he was fucking just taking PED gummies
Handfuls.
before the game, dude.
PED gummies.
I'm serious, bro.
They have PED gummies?
I don't.
They
Gummies?
say PED on the back?
They were either gummies or like like suckers that he was like.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. And
That's fucking hilarious.
He would pop
dude.
them before the game, like in the dugout and shit.
You're not bullshitting
I
me right
swear
now.
to God, Google it. Google like fucking A-Rod takes.
See, this is where we need Mikey Smith to be the engineer because he needs to Google everything for us.
Yeah.
We need you, Mike.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we pause to take a piss or something. Mike, get over here, bud. Bring a fucking computer. Yeah, that's what we need here. That'll be the best thing when we take him on is he'll be able to Google shit for us. That'll be fucking perfect.
Yeah.
So you hear that, man? We're not going to pay you any money. You're going to come here, waste your time, and do shit that we tell you to do for.
We'll get you drunk.
Yeah,
We'll buy tequila for you.
Yeah, we'll supply the alcohol for you and food probably too, most of the time.
Whoa.
Anyways.
Food? We're feeding them.
If I get a pizza, you can have a slice or two. There you go. That's. I mean, how much? Do
I
you
never
really need?
gave that fucking kid last night those ribs.
I mean, probably good, right?
I have so much.
That kid,
meeting.
meaning Joe, but his episode is going to come out for a few weeks. It's going to come out in.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah. So
Yeah, so that's all you gave up. You got rid of Bruce and that Schwarzinger guy. What was it?
Swarzak.
Swarzak. I'm surprised I remember that much of his name. Which are 2 contracts you wanted to get rid of. Your first round pick, which it kind of sucks, but at the same time, who knows how good he's going to be?
Yeah, but here's
and then you got fucking, and that's all you gave up. Those 3 things.
I'm pretty sure those were
Might have been another prospect or two
possible,
somewhere.
Yeah. Still though,
I mean, how much you want us to know? I mean, how much about sports do you actually want us to know?
you're getting one of the best closers in baseball.
Yeah.
And you have him under control for 4 years.
Yeah,
You're
he doesn't
paying
even
him
have a big
nothing.
contract right
You're
now.
paying
Right?
him nothing. Nothing. He had fucking 50 saves last year.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, that's huge.
All the fans heard because I'm sure a lot of the fans didn't know who Diaz was, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing this for Cano. This is fucking bullshit." And they were all pissed. And I think now that people started talking about who Diaz is, everyone kind of lightened up a little bit more. They're like, "I guess that's actually a good deal."
What's happening right now is that it really seems like, which I think is a great fucking thing, is that Van Wagenen's really going hard. He's really trying to make some moves to actually be in contention next year. He's not. This isn't a rebuild. This isn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you're hoping you get like 2 good years out of Cano and something decent can happen. You know what I mean? You got all this fucking great starting pitching, and we got to eventually get to fucking the Thor. So, you know, I mean, I guess it depends what you guys get back for him, but it seems like Mets fans really don't want to trade him, right?
He doesn't want to get traded.
Yeah,
he sent a picture today of him on the mound in his blue Mets uniform. He's like, "My city, my colors." He just tweeted that today.
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's good. I mean, what, like Wheeler and Matz were doing a lot better once last
Wheeler
year, right?
was fucking amazing at the end of the year. Matt finally was healthy, and sorry, Matt's not that fucking cunt, Matt Harvey, you piece of shit.
I wonder what's going to happen with him because he hasn't gone anywhere yet, right?
Hopefully he dies. I don't know. Fuck him, man. Fuck that guy, dude. You could be the best pitcher in fucking baseball and then decide, I'm going to go out drinking and not care about anything.
Did you hear about real quick?
Blame everything on everyone else.
Real quick, did you hear about Joakim Noah from the Knicks? Talking about he was like, yeah, dude, he's like, I'm so lit and I couldn't handle partying in New York and that's why I sucked. Like, are you kidding me? You fuck, dude. Phil, what's his name?
That's
Phil Jackson
excellent,
paid
dude.
his shitty ass like $17.5 million a year, dude.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's great.
He
dude.
basically he was on like some podcast or radio show and they were interviewing him and they were talking to him and he was like, yeah, man, like, I'm just lit, bro. I'm just real lit, man. It's just, it was just a lot and I think it was just making it hard for me to really give my all, this and that. And it's like, and when they come back, they're like, holy shit, dude. Like, if I were the Knicks, bro, I'd be fucking pissed.
Oh, what are they gonna
Phil
do?
Jackson overpaid the shit out of that motherfucker, man.
He was a good player, though.
Not for the Knicks
No,
at all.
I understand that.
For 17 mil. And like people were already saying he was going downhill before the Knicks scooped him up.
Yeah, but they didn't think he was going to be garbage when he came there.
Well, I guess they were thinking that was the year they grabbed Derrick Rose too, and they were like, all right, well maybe fucking Joakim Noah will
Catch some fire.
We'll work with it, and it could be like maybe when
I feel bad for Derrick Rose, man. Such a good fucking player. Like when before he got all injured, like people were starting to say, shit, dude, he might be better than fucking LeBron. Like that, not that he was, but like that rumbling was like coming about. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing with injuries, man. It's like the classic Finn, we'll see. You know what I mean? Because you're an MVP one year and then you're garbage the next. And it's not even like he was garbage. And he was kind of a cock when he came to New York too, man. I mean, fuck basketball anyways in general.
It's like a drama show.
Yeah, it kind of is. And it's just, although next year I might start watching. We'll see if imagine if Durant came to fucking
No one's coming
to New York,
dude.
and then those two guys at a Duke, if the Knicks do really bad and they can grab one of those guys at a Duke, man, that's going to be a game
Knicks
changer.
aren't doing half bad this year, though.
No, they're finding ways to lose games. They're definitely losing. Or
Yeah, but they're not like last year where they won, what, like 14 games or whatever it was?
it might be a little bit better. I obviously don't know their record, but I don't follow basketball nearly as much. I like basketball playoffs, just kind of see, because that's when people really start to fucking play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a little bit better, but we'll get back to the Mets though. But I mean, you got all that starting pitcher, man. You got all of it under control, and like you guys have like the worst, weirdest injuries that happen, and just
Every
makes
year,
your
dude.
team like shit. And like,
When was the last team in any sport that you can think of that there were so many injuries, they literally fired their entire medical staff and like fucking training staff?
they did that, the Mets.
Yeah. Last year they fired all their well, you can't fire the medicals. Well,
Now, do you think it's the luck? Like, I mean, how could?
at some point,
I mean,
it's not
Syndergaard
luck,
made
right?
Syndergaard made a huge mistake.
That was
fucking
his
getting
fault,
all
yeah.
jacked. That was pretty fucking dumb of him for sure.
Well, you know what it was? He talked all his shit in the World Series. He's like, I'm 60, whatever he said.
Oh, that was amazing though.
Yeah, it
that
was
made
great.
me like him when he said that shit. He was like, "Yeah, I'm 60 feet 6 inches, bro." Just
Come at me, dude.
Yeah, I loved that. I love the.
I actually
some
jerked
toughness.
off to him saying that.
I don't blame you. You
Yeah.
probably came
I
the
don't-
most
I
you
don't know
ever
if I
came in your
came
entire
very,
life.
but yeah.
Kristen, we found the comedy. The comedy. We found the comedy. No, it's because Keith's coming to a man. Exactly. Yeah, Kristen was saying before, she's like, and where's the comedy going to be in this episode? And we're like, oh, we'll figure it out. And, Keith's coming. And men coming
Oh,
is
dude,
always funny.
Real quick. Look at this fucking thing perfectly balancing on this dickhead.
That's like some fucking Karate Kid shit right there, bro.
Yo.
Oh, I shook the table and it still didn't fall off. You know why? Because it's real sticky. All right, dog. Hold on. Am I not letting him out, right?
Can we let him out now? Let him out. See what she says.
Bye, dog. Nice.
So, yeah, I love that. And then I think what happened was he's like, well, I talk some shit. I should probably beef up so I look more intimidating. And he just fucking...
Do you think that's what it was? There?
I think so, yeah.
Because I think it was the whole, like, I'm Thor, I'm the man, I'm Thor. So I
he
guess
probably
it's
saw
kind of like the same thing.
Ragnarok and he's like, man, that real Thor's jacked. I got to
figure this
G
out.
up.
And that completely fucked his shit.
Yeah, and give Carton credit, man. He was one of the first people I heard that said that. Like,
Yeah, well, no, he'll be in prison soon, so not much credit you to give him, right?
he's like, Thor's an idiot. Like, where's the He literally said, where's the medical staff and the training staff going, hey, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
You're a starting pitcher. You've never put on this much weight. You're going to get injured. And 2 weeks in. And it was great, too, because he came out blowing gas, dude, throwing 100 miles per hour. First week. I was like, this is
does
great.
that worry you about Noah Syndergaard? That like he's a strength like speed pitcher compared to like someone like DeGrom who is bless you. Someone who's like
DeGrom is the same. DeGrom, when he first came up, was throwing 98.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't rely so much on speed. Like Syndergaard, it's like he's blowing you away with his fastball.
Well, here's
right?
the thing: DeGrom only changed because his first year back from injury, he went from 98 to like 94, 95. So he had to learn how to pitch, and now he's actually back up. He's throwing like 96, 97 again.
Yeah,
But he had to learn how to pitch. I'm not worried about Syndergaard. He's got good off-speed stuff, too. Once he figures out how to do it, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about that one bit.
yeah.
He's too good, dude. He could be the best pitcher in baseball, man.
Who, Syndergaard?
Yeah.
No, I mean DeGrom. I would think DeGrom is right now, man.
Well,
with that
just won the Cy
ERA,
Young, so
that fucking ERA was so low, man. Dude. If he didn't fucking win it, I would have been like, the people who I already think this anyways, but I definitely would have been like, all right, I'm boycotting baseball because the people, the journalists or whatever who vote for that shit are the biggest group of cunts in any sport ever. Like, they're all pretty bad all over the place from what I've heard and shit, but like baseball, it's just something about it's so much worse, man.
yeah.
I don't know why they're fucking so bad with it, but like it's always like huge debates. It's always something here and there and blah blah. I don't know, man. It's just annoying. I don't know. Like how is I understand the reasoning, but it's not in a rule book. It's not listed. It's just like Pete Rose. He's the all-time hit leader of Major League Baseball, and he's not in because he bet. And like, it's a scumbag move. And like I guess what you're not. Is there actually a rule somewhere like if you bet on it, like you're fucked or whatever, or are they just claiming or saying that?
Just got rid of the dog. What are you doing, babe?
Where are you coming to now?
Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, he's coming. The nose. She's like, I don't blame you.
No, he's not my type.
What do you mean, long hair?
Syndergaard's not your type?
If any, how is Syndergaard not your type?
Are you gonna like sit here now? What are you doing?
No, I'm doing a shot.
All right, well, we'll do a shot because we haven't done a shot yet. And then
Syndergaard is literally the opposite of you. He's tall, he's in shape.
for those who couldn't hear that because she doesn't have a mic, she's like, Syndergaard's the exact opposite of you. He's tall. He's in shape.
In my defense,
he's got long, beautiful hair.
I was drunk the other day in the basement. I was just curling. Just ripping out curls.
Yeah, that's a good way to, not destroy your biceps by accident because you're drunk not knowing what the
What are you
fuck's
talking
going
about,
on.
man? Low weights, dude. I was down there for like 2 hours just curling.
In a row.
I'm serious, bro.
He forgot that's
I actually forgot I was doing it until she mentioned it.
Oh, well, the Titans just scored another touchdown, so.
Is there any more of the other vodka downstairs?
What?
Is this the only vodka I
Dude,
have?
drink Bushmills, bro.
Like 2 other handles in there.
But they're like empty, right?
I don't know. I'll go look.
Thank you.
Look at that. All right, well no, let's take the shot real quick, right?
First.
Hit the shot real quick, and we got to get back to whatever I was talking about, which I already forget, and I'm not even drunk. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. You don't have to come over here.
Oh, it's so bitter.
Blue Nelly. That's a nice warm seltzer. 14-0 Titans. Fuck that game. Okay, what were we just talking about? What was I talking about? Syndergaard?
Syndergaard.
Pitching.
Syndergaard's not her type.
You're like mad. See, he's the exact opposite of you, babe. That was funny. We were talking about pitching, right?
You're talking about Pete Rose and the whole thing.
Oh yeah. I think that's fun. I mean, I get it. Like, I don't know if there's a rule, because I'm pretty sure there's like a rule somewhere. Like, you bet on baseball, whatever you're taking out. I get that, but he suffered losing his job because of it. That was the rule. He broke the rule. He lost his job. That was that. But like, there's no rule saying he can't be voted in. They just decided to not vote him in. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna do that?
Sorry, you're SOL. You got like 1 shot of raspberry or
Oh,
whatever that is.
Finn's
Like,
low on the
2 shots of
booze.
tequila.
Oh, I got plenty of booze.
Gonna have a problem.
Tequila.
Well, there's
No, no
tequila. You get
tequila.
weird with tequila.
Last
dude?
time I drank tequila, what happened? It was bad.
I don't fucking remember. I don't remember anything. I mean, what do you think about that? You think it's fucking a little ridiculous?
I think let the dog out, would you? I think all those reporters are a bunch of cunts. But I could really give a fuck if Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame or not.
I mean, even the steroids.
I don't give a shit about-
Even the steroids, that's like cheating. So
Right.
I can understand where they come from with that, even though I still think certain people should be in there, but maybe they just have a different section of it because that's still accomplishments of what they did.
Right.
Plain and simple. Even though that's a rule, it's cheating, and I get that. But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's the all-time hit leader of of Major League Baseball is not in the Hall of Fame. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't really care.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Well, it's just one of many things that bother me about the writers of baseball who vote on that shit. So that's all.
They should. It should be players and fucking not fans, but it should be players and like coaches and shit. Like the people
Instead of writers?
Yeah, instead of the people that are mad because fucking so and so didn't fucking answer their question in 1992. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. They're like, oh, that guy wasn't very nice to me. I'm not voting him in. Like it's bullshit, dude.
Yeah. No, exactly. But yeah, so I don't know, man. Back to fucking. I think Van Wagenen's just hoping that like you get like 2-3 solid years. Like
I'm all
Cano,
about
and
it,
you
but,
guys
like-
can pull something off with them. And like Perosi said, if the NL goes fucking DH, then you're good.
Yeah, I hope they do. But no, I'm all about the aggressive moves, and he said he's like pretty much I'm willing to get fired if this doesn't work. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I love it, but fucking.
Which the Wilpons would be stupid. Like, all he's trying to do is what the Wilpons won't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he's trying, and now he's going so
I'm
hard
just-
on trying to get real Muto, and he's doing everything with training
because
because
to talk about real Muto, dude. I fucking every day of my life. I think it was what a week and a half now, 2 weeks. As of tomorrow, I think it'll be 2 weeks since that trade rumor came about.
well, you want to know what's happening? Like he's trying to get things done with training.
No,
now.
I understand it. It's just like I'm so sick of just clicking refresh, and everything just keeps changing. I'm like, fucking stop with the reports. Just don't say anything. Just tell me when it happens.
Yeah.
Fucking sick of it. Like the familiar.
Well,
deal,
he's trying, but it's
it was
not
great.
working out.
I didn't hear any fucking reports. I didn't have to get my hopes up that we're gonna get him. I didn't have to get depressed if we didn't get him.
You happy about that?
Oh, I love it.
I think the fact that he's not closing is probably a good thing.
I understand the World Series was tough with Familia blowing the first game.
Well, he's
of the
had some
series.
issues in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, you know, every fucking closer in. Think of every closer you've had on your team, besides that schmuck. Okay,
Mariano Rivera
think of every closer
is
I've
a
had on my
schmuck.
team. Going back to fucking Billy Wagner.
K-Rod.
Well, K-Rod. Well, yeah, him too. They all fucking K-Rod had fucking what 60 saves the one year. He always had people on base. That's what closers do. They just
Yeah.
always do it. You know, and they don't do it every week. It gets blown out of proportion. Like more often than not, the good closers fucking just finish the game. Mm-hmm. But like every other day or like every third day, maybe they have an off day. Like get over it. It happens.
Yeah, they can't be perfect. I know, but people go crazy about. And I guess it's 10 mil. 10 mil is a bit steep for him, though, don't you think? Wouldn't you Wouldn't
No,
you?
for a back of the end fucking reliever, no.
That's like pretty normal?
That's not bad at all, dude. Dude, there's time when Familia pitches, when he's unhittable.
I remember
dude.
Betances like 2 years ago. Wasn't he fighting for like I should get like 6 mil, and the Yankees only gave him like 3 or 4 or
Yeah,
something?
but was Betances done?
Betances is good, dude.
Yeah, how many saves does he have?
He's not a closer.
That's what I'm saying. Familia is fucking.
Yeah, but sometimes Betances goes through streaks of like 2 months where it's just like no one scored a run on him. But that's his job. That's what he's supposed to be. So I guess with the closing, it's worth
Familia
more.
has more fucking background than Betances for sure.
Not saying he doesn't. I'm definitely
Yeah.
not saying he doesn't. Like I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying I was always like, unless you're fucking Mariano Rivera or some crazy shit where like you're considered so high on a pedestal when it comes to closing that I didn't think like I thought like it seemed like 10 million is a lot for because think about it. What's the luxury tax like 200 mil, right?
something like that.
200 mil sticks, right? So I mean 10 million. That's 10% right there. No 20. That's 5%.
Dude, nowadays, man,
But how many baseball players are on a team? It's like what 50 or 40 something.
55.
You got a lot of people to pay. And when you got people like fucking Machado and Harper looking for like 30 to 40 mil a year,
Dude, did you see the last prediction
that's like
for Harper?
25% of your fucking, if you don't want to go over to
Did
salary
you see
cap.
Harper's last prediction for how much he's getting paid for the entire deal?
No.
Over $400 million.
Do you think he's that good?
No. Here's my thing. You don't give anyone $300 million.
You just shouldn't do a
Let alone
period.
$400 million.
The 10-year deals, it's crazy, man.
Like I understand you have that player forever, for his whole career, pretty much. $400 million, buddy. Come on.
And everything in baseball is like guaranteed and shit, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to tie up with like any player at all, giving him like 30, 40 mil? That's so much.
Well, look what happened to the Mets when they gave fucking David Wright It wasn't over 200 million, but it was close to 200 million. I think it was like 170 million dollars.
I feel like the Mets don't regret that though, because David Wright was like your fucking.
No, of course
he was
not.
like your Jeter. You know what I mean? He
If
was
they
like
did
every
not-
single person fucking.
If they didn't sign him, there would have been a fucking riot, dude.
Yeah, like Wright was the fuck. He's like the epitome of what you want in a baseball player. You know what I mean? So no, I mean
The only thing, another dumb thing about fucking baseball. So David Wright, he obviously played a couple games last year. He technically retired. He's never going to play a game again for the Mets.
Yep.
But since he still has the contract, for insurance reasons, he still has to be on our roster. Think about
Well,
that.
it's because that's how he needs to get paid his money.
Yeah, but he's never going to play again.
And insurance pays the money. I don't even know how insurance isn't like, dude, like fuck off. We're not paying them the money.
Well, they have to.
But the Mets have to keep him on the roster.
Yeah, but why? It's so dumb. So why does he have to be there?
No, I hear you. That's
Like
what's
what?
crazy about baseball. Like that's
Like, make
why,
a rule. All right, yeah, he's clearly never going to play again. Why waste a roster spot?
Yeah, I hear you. It's one thing if let him get his money, whatever, but to take up a whole roster spot, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess he's going to be like a coach or something. I don't even think he's going to be there. Does he legalize? Is he going to be in the dugout, you think?
I have no idea. It's a good fucking question. I mean, like you said, he might. I mean, he's one of those guys that you want in the fucking clubhouse. You know what I mean?
for
So
sure,
why
yeah.
wouldn't they have him do something? I'm sure he'd love to do it.
Yeah.
You know, especially dude. If Van Wagner keeps, I mean, some more moves definitely need to be made.
Yeah.
But if it keeps going the way it's going, dude, it's gonna be fucking good for you guys, dude. You guys should come out like instantaneous contenders.
If we don't trade fucking Thor, dude.
Well, it
I'm gonna
depends
be
what you would
so
get for
fucking-
Thor.
No, dude, unless you're giving me Mike Trout straight up, and that's not fair because Mike Trout's the best player in baseball.
Yeah,
I don't want it. I don't want it, dude.
you should keep Thor. You should. Getting rid of Thor for real
I get, like,
Muto.
I get like upset. Yeah, if they went from Rosario, Conforto, and Nimmo as like starting points. Hey, you know what? We'll trade Syndergaard for him instead. Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Well, it became a
For-
three-way deal because Seattle wanted so fucking much, dude.
No,
Seattle, here's the deal.
Seattle. Marlins.
Marlins, sorry. The Marlins, I always get those because the Mariners, the Marlins, I always get them mixed up. And, it's, I definitely like baseball way more than hockey. I'm not going to say that. But, it's just in the
know
NFL.
what? It's a very similar fish.
Thanks. I think that you stuck up for me. That's
I
weird.
think they are, right?
That's right.
Isn't
Call me,
does
call
a
me a dickhead
Mariner
or something.
have
It's a little,
like the spike on it too.
I think so. I don't know. But luckily we don't have a podcast about fish, so I guess we shouldn't know.
This is important.
The Marlins, they have Real Muto under control for like another like fucking 4 years or something, right? They're trying to get the most they can get for him. Real Muto does not want to be there, and he's made that public. So the Marlins are just doing their best to fucking get it as much as they can because he's kind of like the best catcher in baseball right now. So, the Mets are trying try to do this, dude. Try to trade Rosario. Try to get Castro back from them or something. You know what I mean? Like Sterling Castro was solid.
Well, the
I
problem
remember him being
is-
on the Yankees. He was good. You know what I mean?
The problem is that
And Jeff bought that up, by the way, and he would have bought it up again if he was here.
well, the Marlins traded Yelich last year, and they completely lost that trade. They didn't get enough back for him, and he's a great fucking player.
Well,
So
the
now
Marlins
they're-
last year had a bunch of amazing players, right? Fucking, what's his name being one of them? Oh my God, I can't remember. Giancarlo Stanton, right?
How
Yeah.
did you not remember that?
Well, I did after like 3 seconds.
What took you so long, dude?
I'm a bit hungover.
Yeah.
So, give me a fucking break there, bud.
I'm hungover too.
Okay. So, well, we could do. I mean, that
Yeah, but they got something for Stanton. Yelich, I would have to look up the trade.
well, Yankees definitely won the Stanton deal when you think about it, right?
And somehow Yankee fans still hate him.
And last year was kind of an off year for him, and he was still fucking great, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's a large contract, but I don't know, man. Like the guy, he's a team player. I think he really likes being in New York. I you know what I mean? I think he's just as upset with himself as Yankee fans get at him when he doesn't do well. You know what I mean?
Fuck Stanton, dude. He doesn't care about being in New York. He wanted to be. There was 4 teams he wanted to get traded to last year, and it was the 4 people in the championship series. So it was, I forgot. Fucking 2 years ago. I can't think about it now, but He's like, oh, I just want to be on the top contenders. He doesn't give a shit. Fucking
Either way, I'm okay with having him. Although his contract still has like another 7 years on it or some shit, right? What exactly are you looking up? Fish right now?
No, yeah, Kristen Yelich's trade. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so they're trying to make up and get all they can out of TJ Realmuto, but like fucking, you're not gonna get crazy shit. Like, calm her down there, Jeter. I fucking hate Derek Jeter. He's not even playing. He's bothering me.
We don't have to fucking. We'll move on from it. Well, Jeter.
It's part of the conversation,
dude. Mets could trade Nimmo and or Conforto and maybe even Rosario.
No, you can't touch Conforto. I'm not.
Well, hear me out. Ready?
Go for it.
If you want to trade those three,
if you're going to bring Castro in, you got to go Rosario.
Well, here's what I'm saying. If you want to get Conforto, Nimmo, and Rosario, I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't want to trade Nimmo either. Nimmo's fucking. He's a good young player.
I don't want
right?
to trade any of them, but if I'm going to, he's the one I'm trading.
Now, if you're bringing back Castro to take Rosario's place, okay, and Castro, I think is I think he's a good player. I think he's a serviceable player.
I won the Mets trade for him before you guys go.
Yeah. Real Muto, you're getting the best catcher in baseball, and you guys kind of don't have a catcher, so that's a gigantic win. Huge fucking win. And if you can just convince the Wilpons to sign Bryce Harper, you're basically missing out on one outfielder.
I know. I would do it.
Imagine that. Dude, I'd freak the fuck out and kind of become like a 50-50 fucking like Yankees-Mets fan, dude. Like, I like the Mets. I just hate you. So that's, I've described that on, and now this is the perfect podcast to go into that. I mean, I love almost, I shouldn't say all New York teams because I definitely don't like the Islanders. Fuck the Islanders. And I definitely don't like any New Jersey teams. Maybe Rutgers, but I don't give a shit about college football because it's fucking paid a dick. But yeah, I don't like New Jersey. I'm a New York guy, like plain and simple. You know what I mean? I'll probably start watching.
Well, you did grow up in New York.
Did
you live in Warwick?
No, I was born in Warwick.
There you go.
In St. Anthony's Hospital.
New York. You're born in New York.
I don't even like New York.
You just said you love New York.
No, I like New York teams.
Yeah.
This is where we
born
are.
In Warwick, bud.
Huh?
Born and raised, New York.
No, I was born in Warwick.
Born and raised, New York.
Unfortunately raised in, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I mean, I live in Vernon now, so I can't really say unfortunately, so.
You do. I can't believe you bought a house in Vernon. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, right.
You
what kind
bought
of
a
losers?
house?
You know what I could have done? I could have moved to Arizona and ran a lot and talk about nobody visiting me at the hospital for my heart.
Rented a shitty apartment, not own a house.
And wait tables and judge other people like I'm God. Which I don't even think waiting is a bad job at all because you can make really good money.
I bought a house off bartending.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I'm not being judgmental about people who work in the restaurant industry because honestly, it could be a lot of fun and you could make a lot of good money. Why the fuck not? Like, why go spend a bunch of money on a college education like I did or somebody else did when you don't have to do that and you can just have a fun ass job with a bunch of fucking crazy people at a restaurant and fucking make almost the same amount of money, if not more, depending where you work.
No student loans.
That's fine. I'm judging one specific person here, not working in the waiting industry or like restaurant industry at all. Playing
they get it. They get it.
Yeah. Jacob Bickey's a fact. Okay, we'll move on.
So, it's funny because I actually like. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so
born and raised Warwick.
Born and raised Warwick. No, dude, it's never gonna happen. I would fucking lose my mind though if we signed Harper and fucking some got real.
Which like it's
plus with
it's not a good idea to give him that 10-year deal, but like just as a Mets fan, what you're used to with the Wilpons, you're still like, I don't even care. Just give him the 10 years. I don't give a fuck. Like just do it. You know what I mean?
Honestly, dude,
maybe being a Yankee fan, it's kind of scary.
If the Mets,
being a Mets fan, I feel like you want to.
Let's say somehow they forget Castro, but let's just say they land Real Muto somehow.
That would be so. Dude, Real Muto and Castro, you're fucking batting instantaneously.
No, I understand. Let's say they just got Real Muto and Harper. Let's say they sign him, right?
Oh my god.
Now
I'm like more excited about Mets free agency than Yankees, dude.
How much? So 10 years. Let's say $300 million. Because he's not getting that. I'm still believing he's not getting that from any team.
He's gotta be like really in on what the Mets are doing to take $30 million because Washington offered him that exact deal.
Well, they
and he
offered
turned it
$30
down.
million a year.
10 years, $300 million. Yeah, and the owner or the GM Washington was like, "Listen, we love Bryce. We offered him this deal. I don't think he's going to take it. It looks like he doesn't want to stay here. Best luck to him. We loved having him. Like he was super. He said all the right shit. Whatever.
Hear me out. Mm-hmm. So they're cheap, so they don't want to sign him. Let's say they do sign him. They're gonna have a packed stadium every single day. They're gonna make so much revenue off just jerseys. Well, that gets like profit shared throughout.
But they're going to sell a lot because he's going to be there for 10 years. So every fan's going to be okay with spending the money on the jersey because the fact that he's going to be there the rest of his career.
I'm just saying the stadium alone, from the ticket sales and just beer and fucking pretzels that are fucking $10 for some reason.
Yeah.
They're going to make so much money. I'm not going to say they're going to make $40 million a year. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know math.
Yeah, the logistics
but
of
they're gonna make enough money to where it's not gonna hurt them to do it. Like, just do it. Like, what's stopping you from doing that?
Well, that's how they've always been, though, right?
No, that's not how they've always been. Until the Madoff scandal, where they lost all of their money. They were the second high. They were like the second highest payroll in baseball.
What was that? The Madoff thing?
Was it Billy Madoff? I can't think of his name. The Madoff.
You know his last name. You know his last.
You never heard of the Madoff scandal?
I don't think so.
He's screwed like millions of people out of a shitload of money, and the Mets were one of them. The Mets lost like $1 billion or something.
I mean, I guess he got caught, right? I mean, where'd all the money go? He spent it all somehow? Like, did he get caught and just return it all? Or like, Google faster.
Dude, I literally went into it. It's like, oh, donate. I'm like, why, am I getting made off right now?
Getting made off.
The Madoff investment scandal was a major case of stock and security fraud discovered in late 2008.
Great 2008.
Bernard Madoff, the former NASDAQ chairman of former founder of Wall Street. Founder of Wall Street, this guy just scammed everyone out of a shitload of money.
The Werewolf of Wall Street? Did you hear about that shit?
Penalty, 150 years in federal prison and
150 years?
Yeah. Why even make that ridiculous number? Like,
because it makes people like us laugh. That's why. That's awesome.
$170 billion in restitution? I don't know what that means.
There's even the fact that there's even that much money in the world is ridiculous, dude.
Let's see. I want to get a number of how much money.
How do people not notice all this money? Dude. How does he have like $200 billion and everybody's like, nope, legit, we're good. You know what I mean? You didn't hear about Francesa fucking that up though when he was talking about the Werewolf of Wall Street and fucking
no.
some other movie? He was talking with somebody about movies and he was comparing somebody to like I don't know, like I think the player that Leo or the person that Leonardo DiCaprio played in Wolf of Wall Street,
right?
But Francesa called it Werewolf of Wall Street. And there was another movie. I tweeted it out making fun of him. I forgot what other movie he fucked up. It was pretty bad too. But it's just so funny because he always talks so much shit. And then after all that, he like doesn't even know the name of fucking popular ass movies like Werewolf of Wall Street. Fucking dope. All right, so I get it. So whatever. Madoff fucking ripped off the Mets.
With a $303 million lawsuit. The Mets lost a lot of money. Jeff, you're probably listening, you cunt. Tell us how much they lost, but they lost.
Yeah, send us a fucking email, Jeff.
But yeah, they had one of the highest payrolls in baseball, and then they got fucking Ponzi'd. Fucking lost all their money and went.
They got Craig Cartoned.
Yeah, dude, they got fucked.
Although I don't think he was anywhere near. I mean, he was what like tens of millions, maybe like 50, 60
we're
million.
Talking like billions of dollars.
Yeah, this guy was doing, but he fucked multiple people over. It wasn't just.
Well, he was It wasn't. He was screwing over like poor regular people too, who invested like all their money into him.
Who, this guy you're talking about? Or
yeah. And like, it'd be like me if I made $1 million somehow. It's like, oh, I'm gonna invest it.
Yeah,
and it was just gone. It was like South Park, and it's gone.
I was watching an episode the other day when I was working from home because I usually throw on South Park when I work from home to try to catch up on it.
That's the Margaritaville episode, right?
Yeah. Okay, here we get the stocks and the bonds, and we get it, and it's gone. So it's like, wait, what? What? It's gone. Next, please. And he's like, what? Wait, what happened to money? Sorry, they're cutting the banks for paying customers only. Next, please. And it's got some old lady walks up, right? I want to check on my account and deposit this. Okay, we'll invest this, get in the sand, it's gone.
You get to fight him in the Stick of Truth if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to go back to that game because I'm going to be playing Fallout.
You literally,
soon.
it's funny because you can literally invest money in the bank. And it actually works out because you can invest. The more you invest, if you actually beat him in the battle, you get double that money back. So it actually works out. But like if you're just playing and you don't until you know that happens, you're like, oh, let me give this guy $10 to invest, and he's like, blah blah blah, and it's gone. What? And you literally do that in a game, and then you get to fight him afterwards.
Finish off. I'm going to come grab some ice from you. Finish off Diaz and Cano, and then we'll move on to Familia.
Oh, it's a great deal. I don't know. There's not much to finish off. I love it. But yeah, like I said, sign Harper, boys. You'll make so much revenue off everything. Just fucking do it, dude.
What are the chances you think it would happen?
1%. I'd say it's 1% chance the Mets sign Harper.
There's not even any type of fucking like rumors going on. There's not even rumors about them signing.
Oh, no.
Right? It's
Not
just
at all.
like it's just hopeful Mets fans that have.
Yeah, there's no meeting set up.
Yeah, there's
nothing.
who knows? What if Harper's still sitting around and Van Wagenen's like, guys, let's fucking do it, dude. You know what I mean?
Never know. Never fucking know, dude.
So how about Familia?
Did we already go over that?
I don't know. I think so, actually.
Yeah, we did. I think it's a great move.
Yeah, we are. And you want to keep Thor?
Think about the set
Why am
when
I-
the Yankees with Chapman and fucking what was his name, Miller? Oh no,
Uh-huh.
Robinson.
Yeah, nobody's signed Robinson yet, huh?
No,
I'm surprised the Yankees haven't fucking gone after him. He's good.
The Mets were thinking about, it, but
He's good, man. I like
but
Robinson.
dude, you have that back end bullpen, dude. That's huge in today's baseball. Like, especially the beginning of the year, starters don't go past fucking 6 in the beginning. They get like 90 pitches the first couple weeks. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So to have that back end bullpen, like that's huge. We still need a lefty, but the Mets still we're gonna have a great bullpen, plus probably top 5 starting pitchers or starting rotation in baseball.
For sure. If
Okay.
everybody stays healthy, which is like...
It's never gonna happen. But you say we have a decent bullpen, top 5 rotation, just need a couple hits, and that you got to play off.
Cano and Real Muto, man, that's... You know what I mean? I mean, you already got Cano.
Yeah.
So hopefully the fact that he can't do PEDs anymore, hopefully that it won't fuck with anything.
I wish fucking
What?
what?
I think he's looking for new things. So I'm just making sure he's not chewing
I wish
wires.
Cespedes was on this team still, man.
Yeah, because when he's in there not injured, he fucking hits, right?
Do you imagine Cespedes and Cano back to back?
Yeah.
Come on now. Rosario steps up. Conforto keeps doing what he's doing.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Nimmo and Conforto are definitely huge pieces in trades for something that might...
I'm
know what I mean?
also with the Real Muto thing. Obviously, I want him. But they're talking about signing Wilson Ramos and Grandal.
Those are two other catchers, right?
Yeah, and they're good offensively or whatever. The one Dodger guy, he got benched in the playoffs because he sucks in the playoffs. So I understand why they don't want him. But I'm actually not opposed to. I think it's Martin Maldonado. I can't say his last name right, but he's like an amazing defensive catcher.
Malinando or something?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's something like that. Yeah, I think I
Amazing
recall.
defensive catcher, but he can't hit.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's how catchers are sometimes, right?
I almost rather just sign that guy, man. If we think we can sign someone else offensively, I'd rather just have that guy.
Just somebody who could take care of the pitchers and
Take
be
care of
a
the
good
pitchers
everyday
and
starting
throw
catcher.
people out. Like that's what we've dealt with Syndergaard the past years. People run all over him. They run all over our offense because our catchers suck. But like, it'd be nice to see someone get thrown out second for once. I can't remember last time I saw it.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Fucking with Sanchez, everybody could put. I mean, last year's batting average was fucking terrible, and he had like a big injury spot for a while and shit like that. Like Gary Sanchez definitely did not have his best year for sure. But if he could just figure out just not with the pass balls and like the miscommunication, they wouldn't even let him catch for Sonny Gray anymore. At a certain point, you know what I mean. And but he's got an arm; he can throw people out big time. And when he's batting all right, man, he does some shit. I definitely know that Cashman is not giving up or he hasn't given up on Gary Sanchez yet.
No, well
So Bird, I think it's pretty close, but you got Luke Voigt there too, so it's like Where do you want to go? I mean, I think they have to re-sign Luke Voigt, right? Because he was snagged like in the middle of the year, like at end of the year, like trade deadline, right? Luke Voigt, because
antlers,
because fucking Greg Bird wasn't doing so hot after he came back from the injury.
How do you feel about trading Andujar?
I mean, it depends what comes back. I mean, now it's like, who knows if they're going to do it, because pretty sure. I know it was like I know they were like going between 2 and 3 years, but I think it's done now. They got Hap, right? And they signed
he still
Paxton.
hasn't had his physical, from what I hear.
So all right. Well, it's in the midst, like
it's happening.
between 2 or 3 years. So it's fucking, it should happen.
So you think they're just because they have Hap there out on another catcher or a pitcher? They need one still.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you got fucking Severino, Paxton, Hap. I think CeCe's going to probably be the 5th, and then Tanaka. That ain't that bad.
Tanaka.
See, you say that too, but like Tanaka. Well, actually, I think he had one shitty game in the postseason last year, but the year before that, he was pretty good.
Tanaka's a fucking asshole, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Yankee fans
and
don't
he's
hate
still
him more.
playing injured. Like he's still
Like he should just gotten surgery his first year.
got it over and done with.
He would have been healthy, but he's like, "Oh, I'm Asian, so I."
And all he throws is sliders, dude.
Well, they say that's the biggest thing that kills your.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
all he throws is sliders, man. Like, when I was watching some games last night, last year, when they would do percentages, I'm like, wow. It's like it went from like 30% like 2 years ago to like 85% last year. Like, all he throws is sliders.
Well, that was CC too. CC threw like 98 at you and then threw a slider.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think Tanaka's ever been huge into speed. It's always been a slider and fucking that other one, changeup, right, with him.
Changeup's just off speed pitch, yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like that's what he was, popular, known, good at, whatever.
I love when Noah Syndergaard comes out and throws 100 miles per hour and then throws a 90 mile per hour changeup.
He's got
when he was doing that when who was it? Bartolo Colon was on the team and he was throwing fucking his fastball was like 90 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And Thor's changeup was 90. Oh my god, dude.
Bartolo Colon, man. He was pitching last year, right? Or
Yeah.
was he like 43? Beating his wife, getting away with it. I love breaking up baseball.
They think he's older, man. He doesn't have an actual age.
Yeah, I heard some shit came out where like they think he's lying about his age or something.
Yeah.
He's
he
just
might
like this
actually
fat
be
fuck.
older. Dude, Dominicans love him. When I was in the DR, I always had my Mets shit on, and the one waiter, all the waiters would be like, "Oh, Los Mets,
Bartolo Colon.
Bartolo Colon, fat boy like you."
What's funnier than getting insulted by foreigners on vacation?
Oh, it's great because they mean no harm about it. Like they're just like,
Oh no, it's fucking hilarious. Dude.
yeah. I'm sure there's some assholes out there that take it serious though.
17-0 Tennessee. Good
that
job,
bad?
Giants.
That's bad for me actually. I want
Jeff's
them to
not here.
win.
Is that bad? Is this bad?
That's mine.
Oh, he stole
Okay,
it from
that's
you?
mine. He stole from me. Okay.
Too bad he's not here. You could have made it clear for him.
Because I remember me, him, and the Lynn Foundation were at the Mets game, and we were sitting in a private suite. So
The Lynn Foundation.
yeah, it was the Lynn Foundation. They were both there, and the Mets were killing the Yankees like 14 runs, and all the Yankee fans are leaving. They can't get to me because I'm in my own sectioned off area, and I'm just standing there. Where are you leaving? Is the score bad? You're leaving? Where are you going? Where are you going, guys? The game's high. It's the 6th inning. Is that bad? Just yelling at dude.
Yeah.
And they were getting heated, but they couldn't do anything because I was secluded. I guess they could wait for me at the end. I don't know, but it was the 6th inning. They're gonna wait around that long. I just remember going, "Fuck you, fucking fuck."
Well, that's what they were saying to you.
Dude, they were so mad, dude.
It's so funny. Why the fuck not, man?
It's like I beat the fuck up.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. Like, never in a million years would I ever... Because there's some people... Like, remember that one time in, like, Taco Bell, Eddie almost fought that guy because we came from the Giants? Like...
And that guy was actually trying to be nice.
You're such an asshole, dude. But, what are you going to do?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
exactly. He's dead. What are you going to do? Fuck him. Yeah, but, like, that's the thing. Like, I understand getting pissed and annoyed about, like, when your team loses, but if somebody's just clearly trolling you, man, like... That's what's happening.
Yeah, don't feed in.
Yeah.
When the Castillo dropped that ball,
I'll
and
never
we were
forget
at the
that
top
moment.
high rise
I will
of the Yankee Stadium.
never forget that moment, dude.
And there was a person slowly walking a fucking a floor above me, and every time we passed, he would go, "Mets suck," and he was trolling me. And what was I gonna do? Fight him? No, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. It sucked. I was pissed, but I'm not gonna fight the guy for that. You know what I mean? It's just
I mean, that must have been rough for you.
people. It's
Because you were in the middle, as soon as it popped up, you were like, aha, loser. And then, like, you were so busy yelling in my face.
Yeah.
But I was still watching, ignoring you. And then Castillo dropped the ball, and I was like, oh, you fucking asshole. Like, screaming in your face.
Wasn't that the same game? I was talking so much shit, and then
That's all you ever do, any game.
the cop that was, I'll never give the Yankees any credit except for this. They have cops in the stadium. Like when you go like a Mets game, it's just like a bunch of old people in yellow security vests. They're not even like tough guys who want to be cops. Just like old bags. Like, please don't fight, sir. It's like Yankee Stadium, they actually have cops, but I'll never
Please
forget.
stop stabbing him.
I'm talking shit, and all these Yankee fans are just, sit down, you fat fuck. Shut the fuck up. And I look at the cop, and the cop looks at me and goes, listen, man, I don't care if you're cursing, there's no kids around. You do what you want to do. But if those Yankee fans come down here and decide to beat your ass, I didn't see it.
Oh, that's what he said to you?
The cop said that to me. I was like, oh, no.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's fucking hysterical. What are you doing, Siegelin?
I'm just trying to get the game back up and running for me here. It's,
Why? You're losing 17. It's got to be in the fourth by now.
It's a sports cast. I should have the game going so I can,
Disgusting.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to bitch at you.
Well, makes sense. So, I guess we can run to the Yankees, all right? Because that's pretty much it for the Mets so far.
Yeah,
that's
until they
happened.
sign. So let me check. Let me check the ticker on my
Let's
heart.
check the Twitter real quick.
Let me check the Twitter.
What's going
The
on?
ticker.
So Yankees signed Paxton, which I think he's kind of like he's like a 2-ish.
They still need Bumgarner, man. Go after him, bro.
I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea to fucking get up. I mean,
I just went to the Mets blog. Mm-hmm. First thing is Billy Wagner belongs in Hall of Fame, like a conversation on the blog.
that was that closer you were talking about.
I was
right?
just talking about him. That's funny.
Your phone's listening to you, dude.
What's up, babe?
Sucks.
Huh?
This sucks.
What?
I told you sitting by hand sucks.
No, it's not the standing, it's the painting. All those little crevices and the wood underneath.
You're already painting?
Shit.
I
Looks
told
like
you.
fucking, tried to do some shabby shit.
Broads and dudes, listen. My broad, aka management, decided she was going to paint my banister railing. What do you call that? I knew she was not going to be able to handle this situation.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a tough job
Fucking trying to do it.
because I know I can't.
That's true. Would you really want him to do it? You know he would get shit-faced and get paint all over your brand new laminate floor.
Another shot because I can't fucking handle this.
Do a shot. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to do that sober regardless.
We
doing
should
anything
turn that
sober's
mic
terrible.
on just when she comes in here yelling. We can at least have it pick up. You would do a shot. Oh, you can't say we're doing a shot and then you don't do a fucking shot, buddy.
Yeah, he is right. Even I'm saying that, and I hate alcohol.
Fucking call me that.
You called her buddy? Oh, God.
Can we turn this mic on?
I can't leave
We have to pause it, right?
Cat's gonna-
Well, yeah, we'd have to give a pause.
Well, I'm just saying when you come in here rambling,
Well,
you're not picking up.
Well, it does pick up.
A
You
little
should
bit?
pick up because she'll speak loud enough to where it picks up, and you hear our response, and it makes sense.
Cheers, guy.
By the way, Kristen, we're doing great. By the way, not
Oh, so
You know,
I didn't
we're-
have any faith in you and you didn't have any faith in me. See, we're even.
I definitely had the faith in you to do it. I was trying to help you out. Second, you told me you were going to sand stuff by hand. I was like,
It's okay.
you should do anything else.
Do that with the machine.
You should do anything else besides sand that by hand. I was just trying to help you out, Kristen.
Take the dog with you,
No,
too.
yeah, I'm painting.
But you can't. You're painting.
Well, you should told
That's
you.
a tough job, dude. You got to
But-
do stairs.
I want nothing to do with it. I'm so incredibly happy you guys didn't ask for my help.
We're actually,
I would have been like, baby on the way, sorry, just make up some shit. You know what I mean?
We're actually redoing. We're getting someone to come measure the kitchen. We're gonna refloor that bitch.
You could do it now before you fucking redo it.
Yeah, because we don't got money to redo a kitchen anytime soon. So, and that floor's bad, dude.
I guess it is pretty. Dude, see, that me and you can knock out. I'm telling you. Although, I don't know. It's actually, now, there's no time for me to help you do it now.
I don't think it's going to cost that much.
It really shouldn't.
It shouldn't cost that.
But it's something we could easily knock out. We could. Although there's no time to do it for the next few months. So if you guys want it done now, then.
Yeah, plus Thor's like peeing in there now.
We need tile.
Yeah, fucking Satan, our other cat, not other cat, but one of our other cats.
Yeah.
There
is one called Other Cat.
Every time Thor tries to take a piss, Satan starts fucking fighting her. Like, get out of the litter box. So now Thor's just going in the kitchen and pissing.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Well, you got to catch fucking Satan and fucking toss that broad, dude.
We have, but when we're not home, and it's not when we're here, it's when we're not home.
Yeah.
When we're both gone for like 10 hours, come back, there's fucking piss on the floor.
Yeah, you can't even blame Thor. You know what I mean?
No, I kind of want to put Satan in a tank and have my eel eat it.
The eel would figure it out.
Probably, I think savage, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to bite me and shit.
Well, I still don't give a fuck, dude. So Yankee sign Paxton.
Sorry, Connor, for bringing up White Steel on the podcast. I apologize.
Yeah, it upsets him, right? Yeah, I mean,
How far are we in on this?
oh, we're going good. We're hit an hour.
Oh, cool.
We're cruising. We haven't even got to NFL yet. So
Oh, fuck it. Let's just go watch NFL. Call it a day.
no, we gotta get at least another hour in, right? We haven't even talked about Yankees yet. I know how much you love the Yankees.
It's 4 o'clock. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna start at 9 o'clock today.
you give me so much shit. Did you texted me so fucking beyond obliterated last night? And you were like,
Well-
"We're not with dude. Come at noon." And then you were like, "I don't know what happened last night, so I'm not gonna wake up the broad yet. I'll let you know when she's up."
I actually woke her up at like 12:30 because I'm like, you know what? She probably wants to be up right now. I was like, babe, it's 12:30. She's like, what?
One of those.
Yeah. Oh, so I just on before we get to the Yankees, just to get back to make sure I got that quote right from Syndergaard. My team, our colors. That's what he said.
There you go.
That's what you want.
He should stay
And look
there.
at and look at this badass picture of that sexy bitch.
He should stay there, for sure.
I'd French kiss him.
Yeah, like I don't because that's a great story. So here's the time I French kissed Noah Syndergaard. You know what I mean? Who doesn't want to hear that story?
Yeah.
Gay or not, dude?
Hey, gay.
I'd grab his dick if he let me.
It's not gay. Do you remember when me and
Run around to everybody, grab Thor's dick, dude.
remember when me and Dan were at the Mets game, yelling out "fucking" to Familia? Speaking of him,
Yeah, talking about his cock.
yeah, because in the
He heard you guys, right? Like he
dude, in the Mets stadium, if people don't know this, you can go right
Citi
behind
Field.
the bull. Yeah, Citi Field. You can go right behind the bullpen and actually sit and watch them warm up. You don't need a ticket there. You just buy a ticket to the game and you can go there. And it's literally you're about, I don't know, 6 feet away from them.
So you're yelling at him in Spanish about his dick.
So he's warming up, and we're just yelling at him. Sexy Spanish man with huge cock. But we Google translated it. Thank you, Google. To Spanish. So we're yelling, can we let me Google translate that. Talk for a second.
All right. Well, I'm watching the Giants. They're in the red zone now. It's 17-0. 2 minutes left. Oh, this game is useless. This game is useless. Why am I wasting the battery on my phone here? I guess I'll keep watching it because it's on. You're not going to just hurry up with what you're doing there. You're just going to make me talk about Ray from Goodfellas on here. Like, I couldn't quit smoking. Shantix. Until I
Shanties?
took Shantix,
Oh, wait.
I was able to quit smoking. Come on, I thought you found it, bro.
Oh, I gotta find fucking Spanish and all these. There's so many languages. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's hundreds of countries.
Why? It's so dumb. Just make it one.
Yeah, make it American, you know? Build that wall.
Build the wall.
Build that wall.
Samoan? You want to hear it in Samoan? Oh, there.
I don't want to hear it in Spanish.
Okay, sexy guy with huge cock. Chico sexy con enorme pola. So we're yelling this. And everyone around is kind of like, what the fuck are they yelling? And there's a Spanish family sitting like across across. No, you're shaking your head. They were dying, dude. They were literally fucking. The kids had no idea what was going on because maybe they didn't speak Spanish. The dad and the mom were just fucking tearing up.
Yeah.
Just look at us like, stop.
You're probably saying it all backwards and shit, too.
Oh, yeah, we weren't saying it good. Chico sexy con enorma pola. And he could definitely hear us, bro.
Did he smile or laugh at all?
Nothing. He didn't even face us. He was giggling.
Did he close that game?
No. I believe we were losing. If we were down there, we were probably losing. That was the same game. Dan sold a baseball to a person at the stand.
Sold a baseball.
Okay,
huh?
so they have that. You know how in every stadium they have that store where you can buy all the signed stuff.
Sure.
Signed bats, signed balls, signed jerseys and stuff. Super expensive. So me and Poinsettia are in there. And we're like somehow, so there's a counter in the store and there's a counter that goes out to the stadium. So we're kind of by that counter and no one's there. And this lady just walks up to Dan. He's holding a beer. He's got this huge white t-shirt on. Clearly does not work there. He's got a mustache at this point, which was brilliant. And this lady,
Yeah, what kind of assholes get mustaches and shave them? Fucking losers.
This lady's like, oh, what ball should I get my son signed? I have it all on video camera. And he's just talking to his lady for like 5 minutes. Like, oh, well, this guy's so-and-so, this guy's so-and-so, and you should buy this ball. This is the cheapest for the best value. And he's holding a beer the whole time. And finally someone who works there comes over like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, asshole, I just sold you a ball.
Did he actually call the guy an asshole? And say,
Yeah, and the lady's like, oh, you don't work here? He's like, no. She's like, oh.
so
It was fucking gross.
asshole, I just sold you a ball.
Yeah, I'll show you a video afterwards. Although I think you've seen it.
Oh, we'll have to watch it again. Yankees signed Paxton.
That's good.
I think his lifetime ERA is like 3 point something. It's not too bad. I mean, I don't know a lot about him. I mean, I don't know a lot about much baseball outside of Yankees and Mets anyways. So at least I'll admit that.
Fantasy. That was rough.
Yeah, but that's so much to deal with, dude. I mean,
I love
Paxton's
baseball.
a lefty, right?
I have no idea. Come on now.
I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, they missed out on Corbin, but Corbin got
The
like
Sportscast, where the bros give you all the lowdown on everything they know about baseball,
Which
including lefty or righty, and they don't know that.
to the stage.
Idiots who don't know sports to the stage.
Yeah, and they miss out on Evaldi and Corbin, but I don't know. I think I don't know. Hap did fucking. What was he like 7-0 when he came to the Yankees last year?
Yeah.
He did a fucking good job. His outing in the playoffs was not too great, but I mean, you can't how much you could judge off of just that. I wouldn't blame him on that. I mean, he's old, but like 2-3 years, like why the fuck not, man? That
I hear
left-handed
it.
pitching that's in there. I mean. And I like Cashman's not trying to fucking give away too many assets. Like I understand why they're being cautious, man. Like I don't hate or dislike the caution. Like I don't know if Pete was just over exaggerating or what, but he was like, I'm only going to be happy to have to sign Machado and Harper because they missed out on Corbin. Like
Well,
I
but-
hope he was joking because that's ridiculous.
Well,
dude.
Machado's he's got a team meeting with you guys this week.
Yeah.
So see what happens. I don't know when it's scheduled. Maybe.
And I
Wednesday,
think the only reason, one of the main reasons that might be happening is because Didi's out a lot of the season next year.
Yeah.
It's so weird
How
how
much
that,
coke do you think Didi can do with that? Those nostrils on him.
there's not enough coke in the world. Are we like best friends? Him and Castro, that commercial. Jeff would always make fun of it so bad. But they barely speak English. What do you want from them?
Yeah,
I mean, what do we only have Didi for like another
Would you trade Andahar for Bumgarner?
Well, how old is Bumgarner? You're just saying straight up, huh?
Yeah.
And what's up with? I mean, are you?
I just first thing on Google's sexy man with big cock.
You just want to leave that tab open, right? Don't close that tab. Giants gonna finish this one off with a goose egg, huh? This is what we're doing here. This is great. I love the Giants. Can you hurry up and look up what you're doing so I don't have to watch this fucking game?
They're saying it's Wait, what?
I don't know, man. I don't, because Andujar is like, I mean, if it wasn't for that Asian dude that only played like half the season and got Rookie of the Year because of what he did, which I understand why he got it. I mean, we could fucking talk about it, argue about it if you want. I'm in, but because that's another way, or another reason for me to shit on fucking journalists or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was the runner up for Rookie of the Year last year, man.
He should have won it. Yeah, Bumgarner is 29.
Oh wow, he's still young.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Then maybe. I
mean,
thought
his
Bumgarner
ERA
was older, to be honest.
His ERA the past couple of years were like in the threes, the low threes, but still.
Isn't he like in the playoffs, like lights out though?
Yeah.
And that's what we fucking need, dude. We need something to stop the batting of the Red Sox because
the Yankees are completely a win now team.
Oh, 1,000. It was an accident, but they just became it the past fucking year.
Yeah, because they're fucking the Yankees. That's what they do. Those fucking.
Yeah, but before you get mad about though, this time it was from fucking mostly people acquired through the, you know what I mean? Like players coming up, not
But
just.
to me, I don't care if you add. Let's say you sign Machado and Harper. Okay.
That would be ridiculous. And I guarantee you, Cashman ain't
It's not
doing
gonna
it.
happen. It's not
That'd be
gonna-
like a $300 million payroll, dude. There's no way they're doing
No,
that
I
shit.
understand. It's not happening. Let's say you sign them, and you don't sign any more pitching. You think they win a World Series? Maybe.
It depends if injuries happen and stuff like that.
Let's say they're all healthy. Maybe.
I'm not saying they have a bad chance. That's so much batting.
No,
the
I
Yankees
understand that,
already
but
have so much
That's
batting.
what I'm saying, and they didn't win. They need starting pitching.
Yeah. No,
So,
I
to
agree.
me-
I agree. I've been all about starting pitching the second the Yankees got knocked out by the Red
No,
Sox.
I understand that.
I was on
I'm
board
not
with that
arguing
one.
with you. I'm just saying it's like
But you're
Yeah.
bringing up an irrelevant argument. They're not going to sign both, if
no.
even either.
I'm saying that for like the point that you need to trade Andujar if you can get a good starting pitcher.
Yeah.
I don't care how good he is.
But don't
How young he is.
a lot of baseball like sycophants don't they all say like, dude, like a really great everyday player is worth more than any pitcher because pitching goes down so quick and they can change
Correct.
so quick.
But you're not gonna if you give up that good everyday player and win another World Series, it's worth it.
Yeah. But what if things go wrong? What if the pitching decides to not come up? What if things just don't go the right way? And now that's the thing. I understand Andujar is a gigantic piece on the trading block for the Yankees. I understand that. And I mean, I didn't realize Bumgarner was only 29. I thought he was a bit older. I mean, I don't know what his contract looks like. I don't know how much he's making. I don't know how long it is or whatever. But I'm not against still going out and maybe getting somebody else just to even have some depth at starting pitching because CC can be pretty reliable. Every now and then he can let up
Maybe.
3-4
How old is he,
runs,
dude?
but I mean, I'm not saying he's like a fucking high in the rotation kind of guy, dude. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you could still get some decent stuff out of CC. Like he's
Maybe.
not,
Yeah,
you know what I
maybe.
mean?
He had a good year last year for what he is.
Yeah. But when he does kind of suck, then it's kind of, you pull him out quick, you know? And he probably should have been pulled out quicker last year, but we'll just fucking in the playoffs, but we'll move on from that.
Let's see who the free agents are here.
He's fucking left. I mean, is what's his name? Keuchel? Dallas Keuchel still available?
Yeah. But he kind of had an off year, didn't he?
Yeah, but the year before that, he was like Yankee killer extraordinaire. He was the ace before fucking Verlander decided to fucking stop banging those huge titties on Kate Upton and decided to start pitching again. You know what I mean? Which, now you can blame that guy. But we'll
I'd give
move
up
on.
pitching to fuck fuck her, bro. You
Yeah.
Come on now.
Even a sniff like a poop she took. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on now. Now you're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing you. If anything, you're the one who's like freaking. You're like, ooh, ewy, oh my god. I know it freaks you out when I talk about poop, so it's funny to me.
All right, so Patrick Corbin, he's gone already. Signed 6-year deal, way overpaid.
Valdi's gone.
AJ Happ, 2-year deal with the Yankees. Yeah, Keuchel's still there.
So they agreed on two. Like it's good. It's
It's
finalized.
pending a physical still.
Okay, well that's whatever. They always do that shit, but
Anibal Sanchez, he's still around. Jeez. Nathan Eovaldi signed back with Boston.
yeah.
Gio Gonzalez is still out there.
Fill me in. I'm not really sure who he is.
He was a pitcher for Washington Nationals. Let me look at his stats. He used to be an amazing pitcher, and hasn't been as good, but he's still a good pitcher. See his
That
stats.
sucks
Maybe
about-
maybe he's dropped off the past couple of years because I feel like his name would have been. He's been an all-star. I know that.
Remember how much like effort and money Yankees put, because they need to pay like $25 million just to even talk to the team about getting Tanaka. Remember that?
Yeah.
And yeah, Tanaka can be good, but like was he really ever wasn't he supposed to be the next ace of the Yankees, and he like kind of really never was.
Yeah, he was for like half a year.
Yeah, so it's that's the thing about
All right,
pitching, man.
So
It's-
Gio, he dropped off. So he's floated around. So his MLB career average is 3.69 ERA. His lowest was a 2.89 2012. 2017, he had 15 wins and a 2.96 ERA. Let's see his strikeouts here. And then, well, last year he had an awful year. So he had a down year. That's probably why he's not being talked about too much.
I'm surprised the Yankees, like, there's no talks about going after Keuchel. Like, why not?
And why not Gio Gonzalez, too? That's crazy to me. I know he had a bad year last year, but maybe you get him on a cheap contract?
Yeah.
Who else? Troke.
I mean, there's never too much pitching, right? Who
Clay
knows?
Buchholz. Remember how good he was? You could
I don't.
sign Matt Harvey, dude.
So he's a free agent right now, Matt Harvey?
Yeah. I hope
I mean, he's gonna go somewhere.
That dumb cunt. I fucking hate
It will be
that
funny.
guy, man.
He is an asshole. Matt Harvey's an asshole. It's such a fucking shame. And like, whatever. How do you just let yourself do that? How do you let yourself do that to yourself? Like, how do you
Well, he's a drama queen, dude.
just ruin your career like that, dude?
And he never, like, when the Mets went to him, listen, dude, you're not pitching good. We're going to send you down to minors. Work on your shit. Come back up and be what you were. He's like, I'm not going to the minors. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, you clearly suck.
yeah.
You were, at one point, people were like, this is the next fucking best pitcher in baseball. You went from that to a fucking clown because you're an asshole.
Yeah, he's full of himself, man. He's full of shit.
Yeah.
And he's fucking.
Blames, it's never his fault. He's one of those fucking guys.
Yeah, no, he's an asshole. You know, you're better off. You were good getting rid of him, and that's get him the fuck off the team. You don't have to worry about that bullshit, man. You're
But yeah,
moving
I
on
didn't-
to fucking what's
didn't-
going on, man.
Honestly, man, Gio Gonzalez, you guys should sign that guy. I didn't know he was a free agent. He had an off year last year, and maybe I'm missing something because he wasn't with the Nationals last year. Excuse me. So maybe there's something I don't know. And he clearly had a bad year last year, but he was a good pitcher, man. He's only 30.
Yeah. Well, like you keep saying, man, Bumgarner. I mean, I don't know what his contract looks like, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's still early. It's still very early. There's a lot of time to go. So
I think I'm gone drunk. I think I'm
I'm
buzzing
a little
bit.
something. I'm a little something. I mean,
Nothing worse than when like you wake up hungover and then you have a drink and you're like, oh, here we are again.
yeah, that quick, huh?
Yeah. I'm usually a long laster with these types of things.
Happens every time. My girlfriend's like, "Oh, you're not hungover," and I was like, "No, I'm pretty good." And then like she's getting ready to go to that baby shower she went to or whatever, and I'm just sitting there fucking hanging out, like drawing, like trying to like fall asleep, and like the hangover's kicking later, which I guess is a little bit better in a sense because like waking up fresh out of sleep and just feeling like instantaneous shit makes everything rougher.
Right.
Like you almost rather, dog's relaxing. You almost rather.
Say his fucking name.
Yeah, I know,
Shut
man.
the
I'm
fuck
fucking
up.
up. Gonna watch
You
out.
say D-O-G. That's Snoop D-O-G. If you don't say his name, he's going to get the fuck up.
Yeah, because he responds to that probably more than his fucking actual name. Yeah, so I almost appreciate a little bit. Like, it gives you some time to catch up with her and try to get rid of her, you know? But yeah, now we're here and got what, like a shot and a half worth of shots in me. I'm on my second drink. And,
How about my third traditional, dude?
no, I mean, who knows what you do, man? Who fucking, I guess the Giants lost. Cincinnati won. Most people
won a
were
game? Wow.
Well,
Can
it
they
was the
fucking-
Raiders. It was the Raiders. Let's slow our rolls.
Can they fucking fire Marvin Lewis?
Well,
Please.
now I think he knows he's getting it. Now he's apparently going to retire and let what's his name from the Browns fucking take over.
How many
That's
year-
some shit I heard. So the Bengals are fucking stupid, dude.
How many years has he been the head coach?
I think it's almost 20. It's a very long time.
Google that for me, and I'll bitch about it for a couple seconds.
All right. Let me see.
How many losing seasons have the fucking Bengals
Marvin
had?
Lewis,
Like,
Bengals.
they've had some good
Coach.
seasons.
Yes, definitely.
with
At the
Chad-
beginning of this year, he was looking fucking. They were looking great, dude.
Yeah, with Chad Ochocinco back in the day, Palmer, and dude, says good seasons. They almost made the Super Bowl.
2003 to present, 15 years.
Jesus, dude, that's got to be a fucking record. Why is he still there? What's his winning percentage?
All right. Well, hold on. Cincinnati, in 2003. I'm gonna go down starting 2003. Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
2003, 8-8. 2004, 8-8. 2005, 11-5. 2006, 8-8. 2007, 7-9. 2008, 4-11. 2009, 10-6. 2010, 4-12. 2011. Now here he's got like a chunk of good years. 2011, 9-7. 2012, 10-6. 13, 11-5. 14, 10-5. 15, 12-4. Now we're heading back down. 2016, 6-9. 2017, 7-9. 2018, 5-8. And right now, oh fuck, the thing was just on the screen. Right now they're 5-8. I already said 2018.
Like, come on, why is it after the second 4-12 season? How are they not like?
In postseason? Ready for this?
Yeah,
They made the playoffs 7 times. Did not win a single playoff game.
how is he still on the team?
Has not won
How is he the
a
coach?
single
They've
playoff
had
game.
some good teams, man, or some good player. I mean,
Do you think about this year? Fucking AJ Green is fucking great.
yeah.
What's his name? That fucking firecrotch. Andy Dalton. He can be
He's
good.
a serviceable quarterback, man. He
he's
can win
there
with a good team.
Fucking Mixon, that new quarterback or
As long as
running
the
back they
sun's
got.
not a little too bright.
Yeah, bro. My eyes. Their running back, that
Mixon,
rookie
yeah.
Joe Mixon, he's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Tyler Boyd's a great, isn't he like their number 3 receiver too? And that guy's fucking, he could be their number 1. He gets good stats. I know because I have him on fantasy, so I'm like, look at this motherfucker. I never watched Bengals football, so who fucking knows how good he actually does? And I don't give a shit.
Google the longest coaching streak in NFL history.
Longest coaching.
'Cause I gotta know. So was that 15 years? We said.
Yep, it was about 15 years. List of current National Football League. Oh, well, this is current. All right. Hold on. Let me. I hate
'Cause that's crazy.
randomly trying to Google stuff.
And it's not like they're like the Patriots, Belichick, where every year they're in the playoffs and every year they got a shot at the Super Bowl. Like,
the 13 longest streaks of failed challenges by NFL coaches. Maybe this is what we need to be looking up right here. Ken Wisenhunt. I don't know who that is.
from the Ravens?
No, Tennessee. John Harbaugh. Harbaugh's longest streak of failed challenge. Oh, no, this is literally challenging. All right, Jesus Christ. Who cares about that, dude?
It's hard to Google things sometimes.
Yeah, I don't.
How's Jamie doing?
All right,
on
here we
Joe
go. The
Rogan?
longest tenured head coaches in the 4 big leagues. Maybe we can get something out of that. Well, no, because we're looking for shitty coaches, right?
No, I just, in general, I want to know what the longest streak is. Like how?
Belichick was hired in 2000. He's on 18 years. Marvin Lewis is number 2 at 15. Mike McCarthy at the Packers, who is no longer employed at 12 years, which is kind of crazy.
Think about what you just said, though.
Sean Payton, 12 years. Mike Tomlin, 11 years.
Okay. Think about all those coaches. Okay.
Belichick,
We only-
probably the best coach ever, just about, right, at this point.
I would.
How can you? I mean,
there's arguments, but he's a. One of
it
the best
doesn't
coaches
matter
of all
who's
time.
on his team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And
Marvin
let's skip,
Lewis.
no, skip Marvin Lewis now. Keep going.
Mike McCarthy. Now,
It's not.
he took over a team that was really good. And even Aaron Rodgers won when he still had Favre's team or whatever people say, but Aaron Rodgers just might be the most talented quarterback we've ever seen, plain and simple. I mean,
Right.
do we have to bother saying that? I'm not a huge fan of Mike McCarthy. I'm not a huge fan of the Packers organization in general. I think for the most part, they've done absolute dog shit for Aaron Rodgers his whole career. And I think
You know what? The Mets fans give the Wilpon shit. Give the who's the owner of the Packers? Give them some fucking shit.
I think the Packers are worse than the Mets for sure.
Oh my god,
for sure,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
We have a good quarterback. We're fine.
And it just seems like their offensive scheme's just like this.
Well, that's on coaching and stuff, but like
Mike McCarthy.
yeah,
That's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about coaching.
They went to 2 Super Bowls, won one.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Sean Payton.
Okay, won one
12 years. Yeah, he won one. I think
against
that's really
against the Packers actually.
No, they're both NFC. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, why did I think that?
No, it's okay. Even though it was kind of nice.
Oh,
Right
against the Colts.
I think you're right.
I think it's Colts. Yeah,
I think it was.
It's
It was
definitely
Peyton
Colts.
Manning, fucking Drew Brees.
Yeah,
right?
halftime they did second half they did an onside kick and got the ball back.
Word up. Yeah, I hope Drew Brees takes it again this year personally, and then Mike Tomlin, who is a fucking
Who also
he's
inherited a
11
good
years.
team,
He
but
did.
still. And who's the odd man list on this list?
Marvin Lewis.
Marvin fucking Lewis.
This is the list we were looking for.
has done nothing.
He lost
Nothing.
7 playoff games.
Why is this guy still employed? Dude,
Hold on, you know what?
It amazes me.
We will get right back to this. I have to pee really bad. We're getting right back to Marvin Lewis. All right, so back to Marvin Lewis sucking.
I've been thinking about this for like.
It's funny. You look at those 5 coaches and you give them all so much more credit to Marvin
It's like
Lewis.
I've been
of
thinking
course.
about this for like 10 years. I'm like, why is he still? Why are they never like?
Let's do a shot for Marvin Lewis sucking, huh?
He's never been on the hot seat ever. Like, when have you heard actual?
It's really, I know you hate Stephen A. Smith, but he's been bringing this up for the past 5 years.
Don't ruin our show.
He's
with that
kind of. Do you hear how his whole Chargers Chiefs argument?
I didn't look into it.
Everything he said was wrong.
What'd he say?
He was listing players that were either injured or didn't play anymore and shit. It was so bad, dude. I mean, I didn't even know. Like, I don't know a lot of players on I know a decent amount of players in the Chargers, but
Right.
not enough to know that what he was mentioning was all wrong. There were players that weren't on the roster or have been injured all season. It was bad. It was bad. Some dude retweeted Stephen A. fucking it all up and just went. It's a list of 5 different things of everything Stephen A. fucked up. It's fucking. It's because he's full of himself. He thinks he's the man, and he's a hard worker. I mean, we make fun of him all the time. Fuck Stephen A. But he's a hard worker dude. He's all over
Is
the
he?
place, man.
because if he was, he would know his stats.
That's another thing too. So I guess fuck him. I'm not sitting here trying to defend Stephen A. Smith.
Please,
I can give a shit
I won't
less.
bring him up on a podcast. I hate that guy. Stephen A. Smith wants to be a basketball player. That's he's like, I'm
He
pissed.
played a lot of basketball when
I'm
he was
pissed that I'm black and I haven't been able to play basketball in the NBA. But I wish I could play it.
But I wish I could.
So now I'm just going to bitch about it and pretend like I'm one of the boys.
Real quick, I'm gonna. Oh, you got to finish up. The
No,
Stephen
that was
A. it?
that's fine.
I'm gonna say real quick. We honestly we were having some conversation. Once I got here today and we were thinking about our guests not being able to make it and we're gonna do. I knew it. I knew we were gonna have a problem talking about sports, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we might not know as much as legitimate professionals and stuff, but you know what? The way I roll, and I argue with Perosi all the time, and he actually knows a lot.
Well, because he's a fucking nerd.
Yeah, about a lot of sport, which is great because it's nice having friends like
Dude
that. To
sleeps
inform you.
2 hours a day and just stays up all night watching NFL film.
Yeah, bring out the VCR for the tape, Perosi. I love busting his balls about that, but you know what? The way I do it, dude, I enjoy watching sports. I watch them when I can, and I just go off of what I see and hear, and I put my opinion. And that's that. And a lot of times, I'm sure I'm wrong or whatever, and that's fine. When it comes to sports, I happily admit when I'm wrong or when. But sometimes it's just this is what I think. And I'm wrong all the fucking time, but and that's whatever, and that's
Like
the fun
when
of
you
it.
want to
And I
bring snow gear to Canada.
or the Cowboys sucking and they were going to lose to the Saints terribly. That pissed me off more than any fucking Giants game this year, dude. I was mad about that
I was
shit.
so happy, dude.
Cowboys fans are the worst. God damn it, dude. They're fucking
No,
terrible.
Yankee fans are the worst.
Cowboy fans are up there, dude. Now,
You think?
No, give me this. Can you give me this?
Maybe.
Give me this credit. We'll see. I happily
saying-
admit that Giants and Yankees fans are cunts.
Yes.
And the fact that I am a Giants and Yankees fan, I'm probably one of the most level-headed ones that you know.
Yeah.
Am I ever as cunty as most Giants and Yankees fans? Pete, for Christ's sake, was oh, we missed it on Corbin. Give $80 million a year to fucking Machado and Harper now. I don't want to do that at all. I barely want to sign either of those dudes.
Yeah.
You got fucking Torres and Andujar just sitting there waiting to be stars, man. You know what I mean?
Andujar's not going to be there, man. They're trading him.
Well, he's an amazing trading piece.
I've signed Gio, dude. I'm telling you.
From the fan? I know the picture you're talking about. I know. We'll see. I mean, I've been hearing more about the Mets in the offseason than I have about the Yankees, to be honest. But we're off baseball, man. Fuck baseball. We're on the NFL now.
Yeah, NFL.
Let's get to the good stuff, huh?
Not Marvin Lewis.
Yeah. Well, we bitched enough about Marvin Lewis,
we have
but
to go on about that.
Here, I'll pull up the. I got the whole thingy here, the whole playoff picture, and I guess we can start in the AFC, right?
Yeah, let's do
Get going. Open it. Why'd you close the laptop, bozo?
It was bright,
Oh, what is this? So how bright? How bright? How fucking
I don't
bright?
like change.
You know what?
Fuck off.
This is the first time we're using computers like during a podcast, which is funny. I wonder if like any type of structure is upsetting people. I know it upset you. I've actually decided I was taking super duper minimal notes for Final Fantasy Unlimited for our next
Thank
Nerdcast.
God.
And then at that point, I was like, you know what? Let me see what it's like to just not take any notes. Let me see what it's going to... I want to do both ends of the spectrum because I've already done
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
way too many
I'm in for
notes.
that.
And I think Stefan not being nearly as like a dominant... I mean, no one's as dominant presence as Ross is besides maybe me.
Well, you just yell more. Ross yells, but he knows his shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, no. When I start actually arguing, I'm not going to argue something I don't know about.
Sometimes.
You know? When?
You argued about snow gear in Canada in fucking the middle of summer.
I just thought it might be colder.
Yeah, why? Well, you didn't know.
And we
your
came
shit.
home with sunburn.
And you were yelling.
I don't know anything about weather,
That's
Keith,
what
all
I'm
right?
telling you, bro. All right. Anyway,
I don't know anything about weather.
I agree. The Nerdcast was brutal with those notes.
Well, see, here's what I'll say. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
I understand we were interrupting you. If you just went through it, it would have been quicker, but that's never, ever going to happen.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. Like, we just can't have the mindset that, we can't progress as a podcast to do anything. It's just never, ever going to happen.
Never going to happen.
We sometimes have to be able to get the info out there. If we're advertising to people that they're going to listen to a podcast and hear a bunch of information about a show or a video game or whatever, we got to come correct, dude.
But
and we
we
just
did-
get shit-faced. Oh, no, we did great with Castlevania. We went into so much detail.
But we didn't get into the video game because we were just reading your notes for 10 hours.
Well, no. All right, listen to me. If you gave me 30 seconds an episode to read it off quick, and we could talk about the episode for 5 minutes and pop through, it would have went faster for sure.
Yeah.
Which I can understand why that doesn't work well.
It's boring, though.
And I understand that. And
Yeah.
that's why I was going to go with super less notes, because it's just nice when you're starting to drink to have some stuff in front of you.
Yeah. I like, because there were certain parts where I want to just be like, all right, this was a cool part. So that's why I would write notes like, this was a cool part of that
Plus having
episode.
two people was pretty... I mean, having me and Ross were both pretty fucking in your face with shit. You know what I mean?
Which is so funny. Like, Ross, when he was like, I don't... Like,
By the way, Hefe was on my side with Godbrand, by the way.
what was the
Because
argument about that, Brad?
Ross was freaking the fuck out. We shouldn't go too far.
No. I agree. Ross was wrong on that. We all agreed on that, I think.
Yeah. But every time we brought it, we're bringing this back up?
Yeah.
I just don't want you guys, I mean, first off, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we'll take whatever feedback we get from guests or this and that and blah, blah, but motherfucker, you're going to start telling me how to run my podcast, dude? Like, don't come to me saying, being prepared, don't do that. Like, that upsets me. Like Pete sent an email and he was like, yeah, dude, he's like, yeah, dude, Nerdcast was great. Besides your notes, don't do that anymore. Holds up the podcast, whatever. Like,
Well, he's fucking
like
with
all
you,
about
too,
Pete.
though.
I'm sure, of course, but it's like, no, don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I'm on the side, though.
Well, it's one thing if you're telling me, but I'm barely going to listen to you anyways.
Yeah.
But we have a little bit of a responsibility with the Nerdcast and the Ballcast. We got to bring some information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta be able to talk the Nerdcast is great, and unfortunately we didn't get enough into Fallout 76, and I get that, but we're gonna have an episode.
You know what we should do?
We'll have an episode on Fallout 4 because once I play it for a good month or two, then we'll have a ton of content on that. And
we should. I could do it if one of us should reach out to Pat Burnett. They go, hey man, sorry, we're fucking kind of fucked you over on the emails and all this shit, and be like, hey.
Well, he likes sports, so I'm sure he'll listen to this one.
Yeah, so we'll be like, well, we're gonna come back to it, like,
Well, this map this Wednesday, we should probably go over it. We
Unless
should
you
probably probably hit back to the emails just to go over and talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Just
works.
because
works.
we might not get back to 76 for a really long time, so we should just hit
Until
it
you
in
play
the
Fallout
map.
4, which never happened. So back to sports. Sports on the stage.
Oh my god, on the stage.
So what were we talking about here?
Well, we were
stand-ups?
shitting on Marvin Lewis for a really long time, and now we're moving on from it. So, all right, back to the game. Get this game going. I got the Patriots Steelers going. You got a game going over there, bud? What happened?
Can you pause it for a sec?
Yeah, hold on. I will pause it now. Your dog's alive. Pittsburgh's up 7-0.
Woo!
Are we? Well, yeah, I guess we're Because I hate both teams, but I guess I definitely hate the
I
Pats
do
more.
hate both teams a lot. Fuck you, Mike Mena.
We never took the shot for Marvin Lewis sucking, so let's get that out of the way real quick, right?
Someone fire him, please.
From what I've heard, I think it's like there's rumors of him actually finally being fired, so I think he's going to retire, and they're going to let what's his ass fucking from the Browns take over. Oh wow, that's a huge touchdown. That's not Gronk. Who is that? But someone left Chris Hogan wide open. It's all tied up.
It happens, man.
Dude,
they shut
you
their
guys
headphones
lost by
off.
like 5 or 6 yesterday, but we need to bring this up. What's up with your kicker missing 2 extra points in a row, dude? Did you see or hear anything about the game yesterday?
Dude.
Yeah, but you didn't nothing? Dude, you guys should have been up by a point, like a little after halftime. And it eventually went back and forth anyway. You guys, I think, had the chance at the end of the game to drive to the field. I don't think you did. I didn't watch the rest of it, but dude, your fucking kicker was missing extra points.
That's weird. That sucks. But it's good though. They were probably like, "Hey, dude, missed that." The Jets need a top 3 pick this year. They have.
And what do you think they're going to grab with it?
There's 2 defensive ends or 2 big pass rushers coming out, and it's talk for a second, would you?
Why do you? I mean, fuck what their names are, right?
No, because it's important.
Yeah, but how important is it though?
Very important.
Yeah, but when you say important, do you really mean the exact definition of important?
I don't even definitions. Come on now.
Do you know how to spell definition? Do you know the definition of the word definition?
What?
I got you. All tied up at 7. Fuck Pittsburgh and New England. Maybe a plane will hit the stadium.
Okay, so Nick Bosa is the top defensive end coming out.
Another Boza,
Ohio
huh?
State. And what's the other one? Actually, there's a lot of. So there's a defensive tackle, Derek Brown.
Why does he got to be brown now?
Well, he probably is.
That's racist.
But there's some good fucking defensive ends coming out, and they need a top 3 pick to get one because they got to beat Oakland. Oakland's going for a defensive end or a pass rusher. We need to.
Dude, can we talk about the fact that, first off, Raiders ownership went to Gruden, probably, and they were like, listen, John, we're going to give you $100 million. You're going to be here for a decade. We don't have any money. We've been playing on a baseball field for like 60 years. We're trying to go to Vegas, right?
Right.
Take the bullshit. Look like an idiot. Trade away our best defensive player, probably the best defensive player in the National Football League. Up there, I would say top 3. Top 3, easy. I mean, what, you got that guy? That guy from the Chargers is up there,
There's
right?
a lot of good defensive play, but he's a good.
Isn't Khalil Mack a linebacker and he's getting the pressure on the quarterback?
He's one of the best pass rushers in the league right now.
What's his coverage like at shit though? Being a linebacker.
Amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah. Or well, I don't know. I mean, he was set to make some good money. Okay.
Right.
Now, Amari Cooper, at first, Jerry Jones looked like a fucking idiot. But,
Yes, he's looked good since he's been there, but still.
No. I still.
If they win the division and make a run, okay, fine.
Yeah. Amari Cooper looks outstanding, dude. He's been like the only receiver for Dak, and like you can almost give that fucking loser Jerry. I hate Jerry Jones. I stab him in the eye.
I'm
if I
a
ever met
monkey
him.
man.
The monkey man. I fucking gave.
Wasn't he talking shit in a bar the one time about like Tony Romo or something? He was talking
Oh, no,
shit.
he loved Romo, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was talking shit about some cowboy. That was a weird noise.
Yo, that picked that motherfucker
Did
up.
that pick up?
I think so.
Just
I don't know. I'm not. It's not like I'm going to go back and check it.
Jesus.
It's like the weirdest shit that ever happened.
Oh.
I'm playing footsies with the dog, dude. I'm winning. He's starting to freak out now. It's funny.
That's fine. Don't lick his toe.
I would never. I don't do bestiality with toes. You hear me? I don't do bestiality. Period.
Wait a second. Wait a sec.
I don't fuck animals. He's coming. He's fucking my goat, and I'm like, you're fucking my goat. I hit him in the head. I get in trouble. Castlevania, right before Trevor fights that guy.
Yeah.
So throw out there a little goat fucking. What the fuck were we just talking about? Football. I know that.
We were talking about Khalil Mack and you were talking about
Oh,
John
yes.
Gruden.
Okay, John Gruden. Back to John Gruden. He might look like a fucking genius in a couple years, dude.
Maybe.
When I head to vet, yeah, I know you're gonna. We'll see. Got the classic Finn. We'll see. I get it. I get it. I
Sports,
get that.
man. I've been watching sports a long time. We'll fucking see.
Is it 3 or 4 first round picks that he has next year?
3.
Dude, that's a lot of first round picks, man.
And what would well, the Chicago one kind of backfired because they're fucking playing really well right now.
That's true.
So
That's actually really true because they're going to be real low.
They thought they were probably going to get like a 10th, maybe the 10th.
That one's
pick.
low.
You know what I mean?
Well,
What-
the Cowboys,
what are they now?
the Cowboys make the playoffs. That one's going to kind of backfire too. Their only high one's going to be theirs.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's still a first round fucking pick though. But let's see, where are the Bears here?
and what do you think Gruden thinks about Carr? So I could have swore
I
he
think
loved
he
him some Carr, but now he's maybe thinking twice. I mean,
I think he likes Carr.
so do you think Gruden?
I think Carr can definitely get traded, but I don't think I would say Carr probably gets traded, but I don't think it's like, I don't think Gruden's like, we gotta get rid of this fucking guy. I think
Yeah.
it's more like,
It
if
can
there's
happen.
if there's a very good opportunity, see you, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to have a brand new, fresh team that like listens to everything he says for Vegas, man.
Plus, I heard he hates Jesus, so that's why he's getting rid of Carr, probably.
Carr's a big religious guy.
Yeah. Do you remember like his first win? He Tebowed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I remember Tebow was saying some shit a couple weeks ago about like people like, wow, what a fucking that's a wrap for that. God, I hate the Patriots and Steelers. Why do I have this game on? Yeah, Tebow said some surprising shit a couple weeks ago when I forgot what the fuck it was. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but Tebow said something like, dude, Maryland with their coach, we're keeping with that kid that died under this guy's coaching regime.
Right.
We're keeping him. He's not getting fired. Everybody freaks the fuck out. 3 days later, they're like, he's fired. And Tebow's just like, dude, like, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been fired, but like, how much do you think people are going to respect you or take you seriously? Like, you have to be able to be professional, and like, if you're going to come out with a statement, you got to stick with it. You know what I mean? And I found that very surprising, considering he's like a big religious guy and stuff like that. So I'm surprised he didn't say anything else besides like, this guy's got to go. This person died. That's someone's son. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
he finally got laid. You know.
Tim Tebow's been getting laid, dude.
You think so, dude?
How much does he really love God? Do you
Have
think
you heard him talk?
he's a handsome man?
His voice, dude. I think if he didn't love God so much, he'd be gay.
Well, that's a whole other possibility. We're going in the realm of like, we think that he's straight.
I don't think Tebow's...
We're really not talking about sports.
That's
right
fine.
now.
This is fine. This is sports related. I don't think Tebow's dipped that noodle. I don't think
You think
so.
Team Tebow's a virgin?
I think so.
Guys,
We're not
send us an
talking about
email.
like Britney Spears virgin, where she's like, I'm definitely a virgin. And she's fucking humping on fucking mic stands and shit. Toxic or whatever she was. Fucking bitch.
We were all
Then she was
toxic with her.
bald. That was funny.
Yeah, see,
He hasn't dipped his noodle, man. I don't think so.
You think?
Yeah.
Guys, send us your emails. Tim Tebow, shotsforlikes@yahoo.com. Has his Team Tebow's noodle been dipped? Yay or nay? All right, so let's. I'm gonna pull up the playoff contention right now. Let's see what's going on here. We'll hit the AFC first. We will go with.
Jesus, dude.
Is that the West?
What the fuck was that?
That's
dude?
AFC. Oh no! All right, no, this is just playoffs. This isn't even fucking okay. All right, so I thought it was showing me by divisions, right? Okay. So I was looking there and I was like, wait a sec. I was like, Chiefs and Texans aren't in the same division. What's going on?
Are we
here?
going by division or just you won't talk about?
Well, I thought it was, but
I could do.
I mean, we
both.
got division leaders right now. We get the Chiefs, pretty obvious one. They just fucking. That's a big loss.
It's a huge loss, dude. The Chargers could win the division.
Possibly. Here's the
They're
problem.
both 11-3.
The problem is the Chiefs have the third worst overall defense, and I'm pretty sure the absolute worst passing defense, and the second worst rush defense. They're basically the worst. Like,
And that guy beat the shit out of that broad.
which guy?
Who was the Chiefs guy who beat the shit out of the broad?
Oh, Kareem Hunt's gone. Yeah. That's how. I mean, but they Ware's injured, and there's already some other guy playing for them, some other rookie.
They're getting
He's
exposed.
killing it already. So I don't even remember his name, but I was
Dude,
watching.
what a
it.
fuck. If you're going to beat a broad up, not that you should. Unless they're actually hitting you, then you can hit them. I'm fine with that. No, come on now.
No, I mean, if some girl's fucking me up, I'm just not going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Guy or girl, I'm protecting myself.
Correct.
And that ain't sexism, ladies. That's just, I'm not trying to get fucked up by anybody.
You hit me, I'm probably going to kick you in the shin.
Yeah.
At least.
Which is I'd rather get punched in the face than get kicked in the shin,
That's
bro.
probably-
Punch me in the face right
Punch
now,
you in the
dude.
face, you don't feel that. You don't feel the hurt in the face until the next day. That shin kick, ooh. Hashtag Mike Mena for that one. He'll understand. So
Send us
anyway,
an email. Send us a story. Paint us a picture.
dude, if you're gonna beat up a broad, not like I said, not that you should, but
This is good.
you don't do it on a Super Bowl run.
No, he did it. He did it like it was before I think the season.
Oh, it
started.
wasn't this year?
Yeah, it was earlier. It was this year, but it was before the season started.
Okay.
So it was a long time ago, and I think he lied to the team because I think it kind of came up at first, and Kareem lied about it. But then somehow, some way, whatever, the footage came out. TMZ released it, and that's
I didn't
within
see the
24
footage.
hours.
Was it
Andy
bad?
Reid was like, Kareem Hunt throws his buddy or like kicks his buddy so hard that he goes into this girl throwing her like 10 feet.
Oh, so he didn't actually hit her.
No, well he did.
That's
Then the girl gets up and keeps trying to fuck with him. Then he actually, she's on the ground. I think he kicks her on the ground.
oh yeah. You see,
So
you
he
can't be
hits
doing that. Even if a broad hits you and you hit her back, she falls on the ground. You don't kick her.
Now here's the deal. I'm not justifying beating women. I'm never going to do that. Let's move on. And
My
not,
girlfriend's right out the door painting.
yeah. Here's the deal. What is it's still upsetting to me is that, like, from what you see in the video and the stories you hear, I mean, who knows what's true, whatever, but it's apparently just okay for a woman to go 110% in on going apeshit on antagonizing a male.
Bill
Getting
Burr
them
does
to
a
the
great-
point where he does something stupid and makes a gigantic mistake. And there's even 2 minutes for it.
Yeah, what's Bill Burr? Yeah, I purchased shit. I did that.
What does he say? There's even 2 minutes for instigating. But seriously, like, apparently the story what this brought, because you can see on the camera her getting in his face and like forcefully over and over and over getting up to him, bitch that. Apparently she was calling him the N-word. I don't know how legitimate
Was
that
she
is.
white?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that's race car now.
Now we don't know if this is the exact story because I don't think anybody knows for sure. But imagine this 19-year-old girl come up to you, getting in your face over and over, calling you the N-word when you're an African male, over and over and over. Like,
Well, there's more black people than just Africans, but that's racist.
they're not considered black. It's different. African Americans are black. People from Ireland are not considered black. It's something different. They're like
No,
Island.
come
people.
on now.
Let the
Asians are black.
Haitians aren't considered black. Correct, Kristen?
Yeah, they're black. Scott Paul's Haitian.
If there's island black is different than African American.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
They're considered African American, but they're considered black.
You still can't say the N-word to him.
Like,
Oh, well, no shit. You can't say the N-word to anybody. She's taking a dog?
The dog can't be around here.
Yeah, he can't learn these racial terms. He is black. He is. And brown, too. He's got the perfect color mixture for
We're getting way off sports here.
The fact of the matter is, what I'm saying is that I think it's just fucked up that a girl could go out of her way and forcefully cause someone to like make a mistake and nobody says anything about it. Like, why don't they get in trouble?
We're talking about beating women.
We're talking about Kareem Hunt, how he kicked that girl like 2 times or whatever, like in the beginning of the year. What I'm trying to say, like, apparently
This is bad PR.
Apparently she was. There was like this. She's like a 19-year-old white girl in his face, calling him the N-word over and over and shit. Like, why doesn't she get in trouble for that?
Well, she didn't hit him.
But that's the thing. Even if she did, it wouldn't fucking matter. The man is just supposed to just be hit by a woman, and that's that. And then what? He gets called a fucking pussy if he presses charges because he's a man and she's a woman.
I actually had
Where's equality at, dude? Why can women get away with certain things that men can't, and vice fucking versa? It should be no one should be touching anybody. No one should be kicking anybody. No one should be name calling anybody.
Let the dog out, would you?
Okay. Play with paint, dog. I just think it's. I mean, hello, equality, right? Plain and simple.
No, let's get off topic because then the broad's going to get involved here, and we have to.
Well, yeah, we can't really fight about this for a long time. We got to get back to the NFL. All right, division leaders right now in the AFC is Chiefs, Texans, Patriots, and Steelers. So, all right. Well, we'll take a shot with Chris, and then we'll get back into the division leaders.
How's the painting going, babe?
Good dog's licking the paint now.
Second coat. No, I'm good.
Say hi to the fans.
Why?
Just say hi.
Hi.
No, you got to get close up in there.
Really let them know how excited you are to be saying hi.
I'm thrilled.
Call Fudge a cunt.
No.
I was excited for that.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen.
Cheers.
All right, I'm back. Fudge
All
or
right, Finn's
cunt.
back. That makes sense. Ewy. God, I hate Mondays.
Babe, can you bring me a club soda next time you come upstairs? She gave me a look, but that's a 50-50, I think.
She might do it. I think she'd rather do that than paint. I think the painting's getting to her. Yeah, so, I mean, I think what Pat Mahomes is doing is fucking outstanding, man. I think he's going to be like the next Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to be like that next fucking
He's
dude.
the gay version of Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers can be kind of gay sometimes, though.
No, but I mean, like, not like gay in a gay way, but like really gay.
Like, you think he loves
Not
cock.
like gay like you using an umbrella. Like, that's gay, right?
Shrug your shoulders, you pussy.
Yeah. But like gay as the day is long. He loves the dick, I think.
Think so?
Him and Odell,
Yeah, they probably
it's
blow
going to be
each
a
other.
race to see who comes out
Imagine
first.
if Odell was on the same team as Pat Mahomes, dude. That'd be fucking. It'd be like 200 yards to Odell every fucking game. Think about it.
So you're saying
They should date each other and play on the same team.
Eli's not the good quarterback.
Of course, Eli's not a great quarterback. Well, I know you don't want to bring up Eli, right? I don't even want to bring up
Let's
Eli.
get back
I'm a
into
Giants
playoff
fan.
picture. All right, where are we going with this?
I don't think the Steelers are going to be because they're always Steelers are 7-5-1.
50-50. Thanks, babe. Love you.
The Steelers are
Sorry, Fudge is mansplaining or whatever he's doing.
I mean, I can't help her out if she doesn't. I mean, isn't she shooting for equality?
It's a
so am
joke
I.
both ways, but let's move on.
Steelers 7-5-1. I think they might end up losing to the Patriots.
They always lose the Patriots. Dude, they'll be up like a touchdown, and then all of a sudden their headphones will get shut off again. So
Yeah. Well, the point is that
you see Billy Belichick fucking cutting the fucking chains on the actual chain. It's not a first down. I cut
the Ravens are right behind the Steelers, are right there. They might be like tied or like one win back. Or I think they're tied, right?
I hope the Ravens fucking keep losing. Sorry, Jack. But
Fuck Jack.
yeah, actually, well, I'm sorry. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jack.
I want fucking Harbaugh, dude. I want him to be a next Jets head coach.
I think both Harbaughs were good coaches. I think the 49ers were stupid to let go of the other one. I think.
Well, look at Kaepernick, dude. How good he was with Harbaugh, and all of a sudden he's not good. There was other stuff involved, but
yeah, but coaches matter so much in the NFL.
it's
Especially now with
unlike any
baseball.
other
Being a
sport.
manager in baseball, you're basically just doing whatever the GM wants at this point. You know what I mean? Buck
man-
Showalter is considered what? Probably the best fucking manager in baseball. And he was on the Orioles, and they got like 12 wins last year.
Here's the problem with managers in baseball. The only reason, besides the Mets and how bad Callaway, I don't want to get into it, but the biggest thing that managers in baseball get shit for is taking a pitcher out too soon or leaving him in too late. Mm-hmm. And you can never be right, ever.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people gave...
and they give him so much shit. It's like, dude, who knows?
Yeah, a lot of people gave what... Although, I think I was on the side of taking Severino out at some point. Like
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on a certain
we're talking
side
about
of either
Boone
way.
last year and the...
Yeah, I'm always on a side like, well, why'd you leave him in too long? Or why'd you fucking pull him out? I'm always making that argument. But realistically,
It's hard.
how do you fucking
It's
know?
hard. You're you know, and everybody wants to go off, and they go so hard into analytics now, and like gut is completely taken out of it, and sometimes that's the whole point. Like it's, you know, you live and die by the decisions you're making, and that's what you're doing as a manager. That's like that's one of your biggest decisions.
Yeah.
If
And it
not your
sucks.
biggest.
I wish pitchers would go, listen, I don't have it.
Pitchers, but that's the thing, that no athlete's ever going to do that. No athlete's ever going to admit when they think they can, because they want to be out there to win for their team, and they always want to think that they can deliver
I agree.
the stuff that's needed. And I would think that it's hard for a pitcher to be like, hey, dude, you need to pull me. This is the best decision for the team. And they're not being selfish because they want to be out there to win for their team.
Yeah.
They're always going to believe 9 times out of 10 that they can fucking do it. They have the ability and they want to fucking do it. And if they fail, that's sports. That's pitching. That's fucking pitching.
tough,
You know what I mean? Like sometimes they got the stuff, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't have it. They still leave them out just to, get us up to the 5th. Yeah, clear this inning out for us. Only let up 3 or 4 runs.
right.
Let's get you the fuck out. Which even like if you don't have your stuff 3 or 4 runs is like a godsend. You know, like it's rough, dude.
And that's why I love DeGrom, dude. There's so
When did he ever even let up 4 runs last year? I don't even think he did.
Dude, you could tell when a pitcher is off. Watch, I love baseball.
Especially if you're very familiar with the pitcher and like what their pitches are and
I've
stuff.
probably, at this point, it used to be football, baseball. They're about even now. Baseball might overtake football soon for me. I
have dug a lot deeper into baseball
just
this
pitching
past
in
season.
general, man. It's so crazy. It's.
Yeah, I've liked baseball my whole life. I played it a ton when I was younger. I've always been a Yankees fan. That was the only team my dad actually like definitively liked.
Didn't you meet? Didn't that baseball player live on that road by you?
Jim Abbott, that story. Because Abbott Road right in Franklin. When I was like 6, I'm like, Dad, you think Jim Abbott lives in that road? He's like, yeah, probably. All that fucking fake shit my dad, but it's like the funniest thing.
Yeah, dude.
But they would think about it. They're like,
Dad's the man.
no, well, think about it. Like, same with fucking Christmas and according to my dad, the elves painting the leaves for fall.
Is that a thing?
Oh my God, you never, oh,
No, I never
wow.
heard that.
My dad told me when I was younger that the reason fall happened was because small elf-like creatures, I might be fucking, I don't think it's elves, it's dwarfs, I think, or not dwarfs.
Well, you can't say dwarfs now, dude.
No, I don't give a fuck.
political.
No, it's like gnome, like little midget fucking Irish gnome dwarf.
Leprechauns?
I think it is leprechauns. I think we're going leprechauns. Small leprechauns.
I knew you were fucking English.
Now fuck off. Don't even start with that.
No. You're Irish, and you have a little
leprechauns.
English in you, and
I
you
don't.
couldn't
It is leprechauns.
remember leprechauns.
I don't know why.
You're the English in you.
It is leprechauns. Yeah, he would say
fucking redcoat,
say
dude.
small leprechauns would pop out and paint the leaves at night. And I was young enough to where I think once or twice I popped out the window. Look, I never saw any.
Well, I'm proud of you.
And the one night I fought at Christmas and I swore to everybody, I was like, yo, you're lucky. You're fucking welcome. Santa came last night because I passed out. Because I was staying up and I was like on the couch downstairs like, where the fuck's Santa at? Right? Where the fuck? It's like 12:31 a.m. I finally passed out. And my aunt and uncle and my dad and my mom, they're like, all right, this fucking loser passed out. We're good. Because once I passed out when I was a kid, I think I was a rat. You know what I mean? But I was trying to stay up like... And then the next day I was like, you're all lucky because I fell asleep and that's why Santa came because he wouldn't have came if I didn't fall asleep.
Bro, I'm pretty sure I found my dad.
pretty sure at first I'm like, Santa, this is bullshit. This Santa shit's a bunch of liberal bullshit.
You didn't even know what liberal was back then.
I pretended to pass out. And you remember my old house, so I was on the 3rd floor.
Yep.
So I would sneak down the stairs. The first image I see is my mom wrapping shit, my dad just chugging a beer. And putting something under a tree. I was like, gotcha. But now I think about it, he was definitely chugging a beer, which is funny as shit.
Well, I mean, Santa just can't be on that sleigh all fucking night not fucking with something, you know what I mean?
We're never going to get into the NFL here. We're talking
trying.
about Santa. We're on Santa Claus.
What do you think about the Texans? Do you think they're for real?
Eh.
I think they got what it takes, but sometimes they just can't deliver. That's what I think. I think Deshaun Watson's great. I think DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
I think he's top 3 receiver, and I think
I wouldn't say top 3, but he's a great receiver.
Have you? But well, here's the deal. I've somehow, for some reason, happened to watch him play a decent amount of football this year.
Yeah.
I had him in my fantasy. It probably helps. I probably have chosen Texan games to watch. Watch him catch footballs, dude. He runs
great
route
receiver, yeah.
like a
Who's your top 5 receivers?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. He's 100% in it as of this year in my top 5.
I accept top 5, yeah. Top 3, come on now.
Well, who are you choosing over? I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster had definitely a way better year than fucking Antonio Brown, dude.
Well, I don't like Mike Mena.
Well, Antonio Brown was on the cover of Madden, so that's why he did do well.
Yeah, and I also... Antonio Brown's still the best receiver in the NFL. I don't care of his stats this year. I don't care. That's kind of ignorant for me to say, but I don't care.
Well, I mean, a receiver can only have a ball thrown to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing with receivers. I've seen DeAndre Hopkins. You see a receiver go to the edge on like an end route or like an edge route.
Right.
Catch a ball, right? They're leaning. They got both feet tapped. They catch the ball. Sometimes when they catch it, they fall on their stomach. Sometimes they got to review it. Oh, was this ball caught or not? Blah, 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 bunch of bullshit. DeAndre Hopkins, dude, he's dragging toes, catches a ball, and he turns his body to land on his back purposely to not have any bullshit about whether, dude.
He is a great receiver.
He does shit like that with everything he does, dude.
You think he's better than Odell?
Say it. Say it. It's recorded.
Well, here's the deal. DeAndre Hopkins is like, he's leaving it all out there for his team. He's doing things, sacrificing specific things. Like I said, the way you fall, like the way when he turns his body like that, to not fall in his stomach,
that's how Chad Ochocinco made his shit, dude. He was just like that.
What, the way he caught balls in the edge and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was brilliant at that shit.
Yeah. He
was also brilliant legally changing his last name to Ochocinco.
Yeah.
And then the NFL, by the way, I'm sorry this is off topic. The cunts they are said, oh, you legally change your name from Chad Johnson to Chad Ochocinco. Yeah, we're not putting Ochocinco on the back of your jersey. We're putting Johnson on there.
Another reason why the
How is that possible? I know they finally did it, but it was like, what? But it's legal.
Chad Johnson was fucking funny, dude.
He was great.
He was awesome.
But it's like,
Ochocinco's fucking hilarious, bro.
Legally,
it's not even 85.
Yeah.
It's just saying 8 and 5.
Yeah.
Like you.
What is 85 in Spanish?
Oh, what the fuck are you asking me for, dude?
I'll Google translate it.
All I'm saying is that I think DeAndre Hopkins is slept on, and I think it's bullshit, and I think he's easily in top 5. I guess top 3, it's kind of tough.
Well, he's on the Texans, man. It's tough, you know?
No, but here's the deal. Here's why I'm bringing up the Texans, dude. Deshaun Watson, I think, is amazing. I think he's lifted the Texans, and I think he's all about his team. He plays hard. He can run out of sketchy situations or run in general. I think he's got a good arm. He's a fucking awesome quarterback, man. But think about it now. They got, I mean, what's his name? Kuliu or whatever. That fucking, what's it? That like
linebacker?
No, the second or third receiver that got injured. He's fucking really good. They got Demaryius Thomas, who's still, I think, a great fucking receiver. And who's the number 2 in the Texans? It's not fucking Kuliu or whatever.
Let me translate 85 for some reason. It's probably Ochocinco.
It's not. It's definitely not.
It might be.
It's like ocho tres cinco, something like that. It's way longer. Just put the two numbers together. It's
I
bullshit.
can't believe they didn't legally let him put his jersey on there.
NFL sucks sometimes. Football's my favorite sport, but they sometimes it just cunts, man. But we don't have the time. We're moving on. What I'm trying to get to is that because think of Clowney and fucking Watt, dude.
Yeah,
Like, come on, bro. And Watt's been
way-
much better this year. Watt has, because he's been a little rough the past couple of years. He's been doing better this year for sure.
by the way, anytime Francesa guarantees a prospect into the NFL, he's wrong.
What was the last one he did?
I don't know, but
Well, you don't have one example in your head to make fun of Francesa for right now?
well, the first one's fucking Johnny Manziel. But a lot of people are wrong on him, so that's fine. He loved Clowney so much. What has Clowney done, dude? He's been good.
Yeah, but he's definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He's been good. When he's healthy, he's
Quick
been
pause,
good.
and we'll get back to Clowney. I got to pee really bad. Yeah, so we're talking about Clowney. I mean, I don't know if I want to go ahead and Google his fucking stats right now, but I definitely don't think he's lived up to the hype
Yeah, of
that
course
people
not.
were expecting.
I think
So
he's been a
understand
good
what you're
player,
saying.
though.
No, yeah, definitely. And you know, I just want to take a fucking quick 30 seconds to throw out.
Sure.
I think JJ.
I gotta pour a drink.
I think JJ Watt is like. I imagine if every NFL player was like JJ Watt when it comes to things outside the NFL. Dude, the fact that he just takes his time, like instead of like stretching more and practicing more, he's like playing catch with kids and like fans and shit.
Hey, baby, come over here and take a catch with me.
Honestly, that's pretty cool, man.
No, it is.
You know what I mean?
No, I
like,
agree.
think about it. Like, you're like a jack millionaire is a great football player, and sometimes it's like all they give a shit about is themselves. I don't know. I think Watt's great. And then when he raised all that money after that, I don't remember what hurricane. I mean, I should probably, right?
Katrina.
And that's
Sandy.
was it Sandy?
Fucking Irene, dude.
Well, no. Now we're talking about Jersey. This isn't Jersey. We can't get into hurricanes. We don't have the time. let me bring the
that cunt.
Eileen.
Irene?
Fucking bitch. So I'm saying, I think sometimes they don't bring all their talent to the table, but I personally think the Texans do have the talent to be a fucking serious contender in the AFC. I think. I do. I think that they got that fucking safety Matthew or whatever. Matthew. I don't know if it's just pronounced Matthew. I don't really know, but that guy, what do they call the
Honey
Badger?
Badger?
Yeah, Honey Badger.
Honey
they
Badger
got
don't
fucking
give a
Clowney.
shit.
They got what? Yeah, he does, dude. His coverage,
Well, they have Demaryius Thomas, too.
his cut. No, I mentioned that before. We couldn't figure out the number 2 for whatever reason, but dude, Matthew's the Honey Badger, fucking Matthew or whatever. His coverage should be like fucking a pass interference like every time. It really should. Have you watched his coverage
He's
before?
a honey badger, dude.
I was watching him yesterday, dude. Every single play, I was like, wow, these refs are just really letting her go. He's a crazy little motherfucker, though, dude. Oh, that's all I'm saying. We'll move on. We got wild card. Chargers are in the wild card. Poor guys at 11-3, even though they just beat the Chiefs. I think the Chargers, and no one talks about the Chargers.
Right. Why would you?
That's true. But, well, you can play your goddamn video so we can talk about NFL here,
Just
bro.
a second.
Is the honey badger. Watch it run in slow motion. It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place. Whoa, watch out.
Dude, are you aware of a honey badger and, like, what it can do?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh.
They fucking eat poisonous snakes, dude. Honey badgers are one of the most vicious animals on the
Dude,
planet.
I love
bro.
it, dude. They fucking just there's videos of honey badgers just eating a beehive, eating the honey, and bees are just stinging them, and he's like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Dude, honey badgers are like, I don't think people realize how fucked honey badgers are, bro. That's like the utmost compliment. If somebody calls you a honey badger, we don't have time to go into honey badgers, but if we did, I would talk
All
about
we
honey
have
badgers.
is time, Fudge. All we have is time.
All we have is time.
Yeah.
All we have.
bro.
The Chargers might be the most well-rounded team in the NFL.
I want the Chargers to win so bad, not only for Jose, just for the fact that
I hate Phillip Rivers, but I love Toflo. So
I want Phillip Rivers to get a ring.
he
dude.
deserves it.
He
does.
deserves it.
I hate him because I think he's a cunt, but I think it's because you know what's going to be a shame? He should be a Hall of Fame quarterback, but there's a chance he might not because he doesn't have a ring.
It's possible.
But he definitely ain't Dan Marino, but
That quarterback class, dude, He needs it just for that. Dude, how'd the shoe get on the floor?
In all reality, he's kind of better than Roethlisberger and Manning. Well, he's definitely better than Manning, but he's better than Roethlisberger. Like, think about it. Out of those three guys,
they're different quarterbacks, though.
Well, Roethlisberger's a big motherfucker. He doesn't necessarily he doesn't run too much, but it's hard to get him down. Phillip Rivers is a very in the pocket passer for sure.
Yeah, I won the win, dude. All right, think of, and I can't think of because I can't remember anything, but a quarterback class where the 3 first-round picks all win Super Bowls. I wonder if that's ever happened. I don't know. Email us.
Yeah, I mean Jeff might be the only one who might have any idea, but that was a crazy quarterback, and and Ben and Eli both won too. You know, I like I said, I hate Phillip Rivers. He deserves at least one. He
only won 2. The Steelers.
Yeah, he was in 3 or 4, but he only won 2.
You sure about that?
100%. Because I always thought he won 3. It's actually only 2.
I know he beat the Cardinals.
Yep.
And they beat Seattle.
Yep. That was early on. That's when I first started watching football.
And you passed out in the milk and the cereal at my dad's house?
I don't remember the third one that they lost in, but they lost in the third one. It might have been Seattle. May have been Seattle. Wasn't there a rematch of them or no? Look it up.
Yeah, start talking about what you're going to talk about.
All I'm saying is that Chargers might be the most well-rounded team in the NFL, and nobody talks about them at all, and it's kind of fucking bullshit. Now, the Ravens...
Because it's the Chargers.
The Ravens, and the poor guys, they just send them back to San Diego, if you ask me, dude. The Ravens are 7-6 right now. By tomorrow, I'm not really sure what their score, because we're catching the games as we can right now. Ravens are 7-6, but their defense is outstanding, and Lamar Jackson is gotten a fire lit out. They went from like Flacco passing way too much to now with Lamar Jackson, they're averaging like 230 rushing yards a game.
Yeah,
and he's rushing like 100 and something of them.
Yep.
And I think he's learning how to I mean they started him over Flacco. They scratched Flacco. He didn't even dress today.
Flacco is going to be a good quarterback somewhere.
Yeah, that's what you think?
I think so, yeah.
Because he's kind of got that in. Honestly, I was having this talk with a buddy of mine or whatever on Facebook because he's a Ravens fan. You can kind of compare like Flacco and Eli in a sense.
Yeah.
Because they've had some killer moments, but they've had crazy inconsistencies that show they kind of suck.
I hate Eli, but he... I don't even want to get into this argument.
We can't.
I don't want to defend Eli.
All right, let's move on. In the hunt. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's get the eliminated out of the way just for fun.
Sure.
Because it's hilarious. Eliminated. Bills, obvious, right? You know who else is eliminated?
The Jets.
I wasn't there yet.
Okay, continue.
The Jaguars. Remember how much shit Jalen Ramsey was talking about, dude? How much shit you talking about great quarterbacks when you have one of the worst in the league? They bench him now. They don't even start him anymore. What do you do? I didn't pick Jags. I did. Yeah, let's pull. Jeff should be here right now because we need to make new predictions. We're gonna make new predictions today. Well, what did I have? Packers, Pats?
I would say...
What did I have? Packers, Pats?
Let me figure it out. I would say I have the worst.
What'd you pick? Jags, Packers?
I have my Super Bowl predictions before the year started was Jacksonville Jaguars over the Packers.
It's not bad guesses, though.
It's not a bad guess, but looking back now,
no one knew.
That's bad.
No, look, of course, looking back now. Rodgers has been hurt all year, man. Since week fucking 1, he's just been playing through it. He hasn't been himself, and everybody's trying to claim that Rodgers isn't what we thought he was and shit. You can fuck off, whoever says that, you fucking idiots, dude.
So I don't know what's worse. So I'm clearly the worst out of the 3. So you have you and Jeff.
What's Jeff saying? Jags, Saints, right?
No. So you have Pats over Packers.
Okay.
Which is bad. But it's not bad. And he has Saints over Steelers. Jeff's probably got the...
Oh, he's definitely got the best.
He's got the close pick because that could actually...
Because the Saints are most likely going to be the NFC winners.
Yeah, so technically,
and the Steelers still have a chance if they just stopped sucking.
Technically, he has the best.
He's definitely got the best.
Yeah.
Packers suck.
But that just goes to show, like, NFL, dude, it's great.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's up 14-7.
Nice.
Go Pittsburgh, I guess. Yeah, so Jaguars, I mean, can we even... the Raiders are eliminated, if anybody was wondering. And so are the Jets. In the hunt, we got the Miami Dolphins, who, with that crazy win... How mad
by
are
the
you?
way, Perosi, you're probably not listening because you're too busy watching film or whatever. But...
Yeah, the fact that he still owns a VCR drives me crazy, but, you know...
Can I just take credit? The only reason the Dolphins won that day is because of me, so you're welcome.
Yeah, you sat in that Dolphins chair and drinking
Sat
out
in
of
a Dolphin chair.
He's right, Perosi. We actually deserve a second episode very soon. Very, very soon. Get us on as soon as you can. Next episode would be great. Appreciate it. Don't waste any time. Just text me telling me time and place. We will be there. And we'll just keep making your podcast better.
Actually,
you are welcome.
Text him right now and say, by the way, we're live on a podcast. Keith just said, yeah, I won that game for you.
Well, I would, but it's really annoying to get the game
I
back
got
up.
you, but we'll text
So
him
I'm
later.
not gonna do. Yeah.
If I didn't sit in that chair, if the liquor gods flew through me, okay, into that dumb Dolphins chair I had to sit on. Yeah, fuck you, Scott Paul. Into that dumb Dolphin shot glass I had to drink. I'm the reason.
I can't believe
that
you did
miracle
that. I can't
happened.
believe you did it.
I'm not going to disrespect another person's podcast.
You disrespect me all the time.
Yeah, but it's our podcast.
What about our friendship? Even
I don't
before the
care- well, I
podcast.
don't- I'm best friends with Eric, so I don't give a shit about you. So
I want to go home.
we can end anytime you want.
No, we're not done with the
all right,
NFL,
keep
bro. Colts, which I didn't realize that, dude. Dolphins division record's 4-1.
Yeah.
That might be better than the Patriots division record. Let me see. It is because their division record's 3-1.
That's just simple math there, but
Yeah, Colts are like you're good at math, like
No,
I'm
not,
supposed to
but-
be.
and that's how you know
fuck
you're
math. Colts 7-6. Andrew Luck's little streak of like magic ended, but
well, they're another team just like the Packers. Fucking sign somebody. Put some team around your players, dude.
well, who do you think's better, Devontae Adams or T.Y. Hilton? Devontae Adams is tied for first
I'm not
in
even
most
talking about,
touchdowns
like-
for a receiver. Well, we're going through the weapons that they have around them.
No, I'm just saying in general, like Green Bay and the Colts, you have great quarterbacks for how many years? What have you done?
Yeah.
Sign somebody. Sign that big free agent, dude. It's embarrassing.
They probably won't. The Titans at 7-6, they're about to get. Well, they did get their 8th win, because that already happened. The Browns are at 6-7, dude. The Browns got 6 wins, bro.
That's crazy.
I think what needed to happen for the Browns already didn't happen. So I think the Browns mathematically can't do it anymore because it was like 8 things that needed to happen. It was crazy.
Right.
Well,
Well,
but can you believe that? I mean, I want the Browns to be good. I want the Browns to stop sucking.
I think they can still win the division, I think.
There was like a long list of shit. It was like 7 or 8 things, and it said all of these things have to happen for the Browns to get into the Super Bowl. And it was
Well, the division.
no, I'm just saying in general.
Well, you said Super Bowl.
Oh, I meant playoffs. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. All right. Well, Steelers are 7-5. Browns are 6-7.
Baltimore's 8-6.
Well, no, Baltimore is 7-6. But did they win yet today?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if they can get the division. I think you might be wrong, but I don't feel like doing the math right now.
That's fine.
Broncos still in the hunt, but the Browns beat the Broncos last night, right? Am I right?
I was at work and I got wasted here, bro.
Gotcha. And then the Bengals.
Podcast is ruining sports for me, man.
And then the Bengals are a joke. Why do you say that? Oh, because not able to watch as much. I mean, I got Sling, so I've been watching fucking a lot more NFL Network and shit like that.
Well, good for you.
But I don't know. It's a lot to keep up with. It really is, man. But I do my best. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna be honest, dude, because I was gonna say this after the podcast, but I'll just say it now, dude. We kind of mentioned it earlier, but I'm really happy with the Ballcast. This Ballcast. I thought we were super worried.
No
and
need to get emotional.
Well, I'm not.
Don't tear up.
Yeah, but that's it for the AFC. So fuck, we'll move on to the NFC because the NFC is a little bit funner this year anyway, if you ask me.
Well, because it sucks.
Well, yeah, the AFC.
No, the NFC sucks, bro.
Well, like, if you're looking at like the division leaders in the wild card, then maybe. But Steelers are a joke. Patriots are barely keeping it in, but you know the Patriots. It doesn't matter. They're going to find a fucking way. But we'll move on to the NFC. Saints. You know they've already clinched the division and everything. I don't know if they clinched home field yet, but Rams have the same record. Saints beat the Rams. So I think they still have the one over on the number 1 seed, which I think will be important for them. I think the Saints playing at home. I also think for the Rams, it's important for them too, because I think when shit gets a little cold, gets a little shitty for Jared Goff. The past 2 weeks, statistically, he's been the worst quarterback in the league. Jared Goff. He's been running into some issues, and you know, people say, it's getting cold or this and that.
Right.
One of his best fucking receivers, I think, Kupp is out again. He Kupp's out for the year, isn't he? Cooper Kupp, and he's fucking fantastic, right? So, but I think the Rams in my opinion, they were like one of the most well-rounded teams in the NFL until the Chargers have been like, dude, hello, we're over here. You know what I mean?
We're on the West Coast too.
Yeah. Yeah. Same fucking. This is our stadium too. Bears. Who thought the Bears were going to be that good, man?
No one, man.
And you know, Mitchell Trubisky came out fucking swinging, just like Jared Goff, dude. You know, and I think the Bears have like another like young fucking coach, right?
Dude, the Bears are a win away from being with the Bears are 10-4.
All right, this is showing 9-4, but the Bears.
No, I'm
did just
talking
win, right?
about today.
Yeah.
After today, the Bears are. All right, so
maybe I can refresh this and get some updated stats.
The Saints are 11-2, the Rams are 11-2, and Chicago's 10-4. Dude.
Chicago. I refreshed it and updated everything.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, no, Bears are 10-4. You're very right.
Like that's who thought that was happening? Doing a shot there, babe?
Maybe.
Why are you depressed? You have a depressed look.
Over it.
Say something into the mic.
Kristen, say something. It's right there. It's so close to you.
I don't want to.
Say that you don't want it into the mic.
I don't want to.
See?
You want to what?
Be on your stupid sports podcast.
There you go. At least she's honest with you. You need an honest woman in your life, you know? Keeps you honest. You both stay honest.
She's pretty dank. Or let's do some shots there, babe.
She's pretty dank. That's all you have to say, dude. How we looking? We're looking pretty dank. That you're
What
more.
does that mean? You ever had some
you're
dank
moist?
ass weed?
So you're comparing me to marijuana.
Like some good fucking weed, though. That's what you are.
You're real good weed.
Let's do a shot.
You're that, Kristen. You're moist weed.
Pour some shots there, guy.
I have no idea how Kristen is in a relationship with you.
Well, obviously, I have a huge dong. And that's,
But you're Irish, so let's move on to that. That's no more lying, okay? We're wasting time in the podcast. Let's move on. Like, what is it? Is it the mullet? Just give us like 2 quick words. There you go. 2 quick words to describe Keith and why you're with him.
I don't know. I'm not good on the spot. That's it? I ask myself that question every day.
And what's the answer at the end of the day?
I have no idea.
There you go. There's some more honesty. Well, but she's fucked now because you guys share the mortgage.
well, that's what I was going to say. The answer is, well, we bought a house, so what are you going to do? Eventually,
Nothing.
I'll move into the podcast room,
she'll kick you
hang
out
out
of
in
the bed.
here. You know?
Makes sense. Well, you guys are pouring your shots. Cowboys, their defense all of a sudden got amazing, and I hate admitting it, but it's fucking good, man.
Cheers, babe.
So I think my picks this week are like literally like
Fudge?
do you win something for getting none right? Because I think they're literally the opposite of
Every single one.
every-
Well, when your girlfriend's talking, say what she's saying. She doesn't have a mic. Basically, she said she did picks this week, and every single one was wrong. So,
Yeah.
well, you know, sometimes it happens. That's why I stopped. I'm really bad with predictions. Every time I predict something and actually feel strongly about it, the exact opposite happens. When you see me strongly predict
Cheers.
something in the NFL, go bet a bunch of money on the opposite of it because you're going to win big.
You're like Al Dukes.
in his little 5-team parlays.
All right, how long are we on this?
We're on 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, we can just finish off.
We'll finish this
Yeah,
and then-
I mean, honestly, the Cowboys, their defense is insane.
That's not the only canned chicken in this house. They're hidden all over the house.
Seahawks beat 49ers today, then they clinch. So that's great. I mean, the Seahawks were not looking good at the beginning of the season. That's for sure.
Russell. Last name is Wilson.
I guess the Vikings won today because now they're 7-6 and 1.
How many ties have there been this year?
The Vikings,
4,
Green
right?
Bay, Steelers, Browns.
It's 4?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those 2 games. For 2 teams each, four teams.
It's more than that. Well, yeah, whatever. It's fine. No, I'm an idiot. You're right.
Yeah, no, it's 4 teams. In the hunt, Redskins, but they became a joke after Alex Smith snapped his whole femur in half.
And his backup did the same thing.
Yeah,
And then we got a butt fumble.
Yeah, butt fumbling. And Panthers, I never believe in the Panthers. I haven't in a while.
Yeah.
Was it the Broncos that fucked them up a few years ago, right? Or no, that wasn't that season. Who did they lose to?
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Panthers lost to I'm usually really good with Super Bowls.
It was at your home. We were watching it.
I watch a lot of shit at my home that I don't remember.
Yeah, because you're usually home and you never remember.
No,
anything.
it was the Broncos.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I hope.
Yeah, Panthers, Eagles. I think I've been arguing about the Eagles sucking this entire year.
Yeah.
And no one wants to listen to me. The Eagles are a fucking joke. Eliminated. Oh wow.
You're right on one thing.
Yeah, finally. Eliminated. Packers, Falcons, Buccaneers, Giants after their loss. Lions, 49ers, Cardinals. So that's pretty much it. Oh, wait. That game's still going. Yeah, so, but if Seahawks are going to beat the 49ers, I'm sure. I don't know what the score is.
No, it's actually a good game last time I checked. I'll check the score right now.
Okay.
It's 17. Yeah. It's halftime. 17-13. Who has 17? Who has 13, bro?
49ers.
Yeah.
And because you said it like that made me be like, yeah, no, that's what's happening.
Yeah, of course.
So that's obvious. Yeah, 2.5. I mean, I would love to cut it and go home right now. I can't wait.
Yeah, we can cut. Well, let's make a prediction, and then we'll cut it.
Oh, yeah, we got to do some predictions. So what do we think about the NFL with the playoffs? I just closed out that whole window. I kind of wish I didn't. I mean, I don't know. We could just make new Super Bowl predictions.
Right. Can you write them down?
Yeah, I'll write them down. Well, you have the piece of paper, don't you? Yeah, let's write it on
You
that
won't
piece.
understand it.
Here, I want to write it on the same piece of paper. Are you kidding me right now?
It's a piece of paper. It's hard to throw.
It's a piece of paper, Jack.
It's a piece of paper, bro. It's hard to throw. Oh. Come on now.
All right. So, new predictions. What's today's date? 12-16.
12-16.
12, 16, 18. Finn, Fudge, and I guess we'll get Jeff's. We'll have him text it to us tomorrow and we'll write it in. So you go. What do you think? New predictions.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2.
This is what, week 15? Yeah, it's week 15 because
Yes.
there's 2 more games left. Week 15.
I'm going to give you 2. What I really want is Chargers over the Rams.
But you know, that's not going to happen at all. Chargers aren't going to do it. They're going to fuck up.
I think they're going to bake it, man.
I think they're going to fuck up again.
What I want is Chargers over the Rams. My real prediction is Saints over Chargers. I think Chargers making it, man. I think it's a year.
Saints over Chargers.
I'll also put my other thing on.
No, it's not enough room. Can you see it's not? There's no, can't.
Should we call Jeff? Let me call him.
You can call him.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
call
watching the game here, so yeah, he can fuck off.
Go with yours.
Go with mine. I'm going to go. Oh, there you go.
Let's see if he picks up. You still have his written down? He's not going to pick up. He's probably like changing diapers or something.
I'd answer the phone during a diaper change, by the way.
I appreciate that about you, bud. Yeah, we're gonna get nothing from this guy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, la 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 la. Don't put his number on. All right.
We're good.
At
I'm
the
gonna leave a
tone,
voicemail.
please record your message.
Is I
When you
before
finish
E in
recording,
Chiefs?
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, asshole. We're live on the podcast that you were supposed to fucking be on, you dick. Fucking call us back because we're doing new Super Bowl predictions since we were all wrong. And you got about, 5 minutes to call us back. Slip piece.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain mine real quick.
Sure.
I have Saints over Chiefs. I'm gonna explain what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Saints. I think as long as Sean Payton doesn't fuck up another game plan like they did with the Cowboys, I think they can.
I
can
agree.
do it.
I don't think there's any way the Saints don't make it. Well, that's dumb too, though. I mean, the Rams are so good.
Yeah, it's
tough, man.
how good are both those teams? It's so hard to choose.
It's tough, man.
But Drew Brees has the experience and Jared Goff doesn't. And Jared Goff has been having a really rough time the
I
past
agree
few
with
weeks.
that. And who's going to have home field advantage? The Saints right now, right?
Technically, because they beat the Rams.
Yeah.
So I don't see why it wouldn't be them. But I have to see like the things in front of me. I don't fucking.
If it was the other way around, definitely Rams. But Saints at home in the playoffs?
Now let me explain my AFC pick.
Sure.
Chargers would be up there for me because I think they're possibly the most well-rounded team in the NFL.
Right.
I think they're gonna fuck it up. I think they do it all the time, and I don't think they're gonna be able to pull off what they need to. I honestly think the Chiefs' defense is so bad that they're not going to be able to. Because look at the losses. Look at the losses they got. Look at the losses they got this year. It was against experienced, great playoff fucking teams. And
Would you rather the Patriots Chiefs or Patriots Chargers? Who wins? You get better luck with the Chargers, I think.
Are you saying like are we picking one of those to try and beat the Patriots because we both hate the Patriots?
Correct. Because you can't. The Patriots are there until they're not. In this point in our lives,
And that's the way it works with them.
home field. It's Patriots home field.
You would think the Chargers have a much better chance because they have a much better defense. I just think that the Chiefs' offense is more explosive, but the Patriots is one of the teams the Chiefs lost to this year. Yeah. And that's the thing. The Chiefs' only couple of losses are against the really good fucking teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, but I want it to be Chiefs. I want Pat Mahomes to keep doing what he's doing. Who knows? They had Kareem Hunt. Maybe they would have beat the Chargers. Even though that running back they got in there right now is still doing pretty good, but Kareem Hunt's a whole nother level.
The Chargers also didn't have Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, that's true.
So, keep that in mind.
That's true, but Kareem Hunt's definitely better than Melvin Gordon.
No, I understand that.
Melvin Gordon's amazing, though. I think he might be a little underrated, actually.
Yeah, I don't know about Kareem Hunt being better than him.
Oh, well, I do. I believe that. There's just some stuff I've seen Kareem Hunt do talent-wise versus Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's just a great, solid fucking running back, but Kareem Hunt's hopping over like 6 people. Kareem Hunt's like up there with like Saquon Barkley with like hopping over people and doing shit. Dude, Saquon Barkley is like in the middle of winning the rushing title right now, or he's like second or third in
No, I was sticking up for Saquon Barkley in that sense.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely think Saquon's more talented, but I think Kareem Hunt is in the same conversation. I've seen, we've seen Kareem Hunt do some crazy shit this year, as well as kick a girl twice. So he doesn't have a job right now. That's my AFC explain. I hate the Steelers. I hate the Pats. I think we both know the Pats are going to end up fucking making it. It's going to ruin everything. But we have to wait for Jeff's call back, and that's it. Finn, Saints over Chargers. Fudge, Saints over Chiefs.
Why don't you try calling Jeff?
I could.
Yeah, try calling him.
I could. Fuck this game, right?
Yeah, fuck him.
So, who gives a shit.
I don't know what it is about me.
I gotta fucking pee again, man. I guess that means I'm hydrated, so that works out for me. Yeah.
I really think the Chargers are going to pull together, man. I think they're going to win the AFC.
I hope that over the Patriots. anything with the Patriots.
I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I really think they're going to make it through the AFC this year. I really do. And also, I'm wrong all the time, so
So am I, dude.
fuck me. You
And
know
we
what I mean?
host the sports podcast.
Yeah.
Really? So
Oh, fucking pick up there, buddy. What are you fucking... I already said
taking
change
care of your
diapers.
baby. I wonder how mad you're going to be at me when I have a child.
A lot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. But see, here's the thing, though. I just
Your call has
well,
been forwarded.
he's ignoring us too, because I'm just gonna ignore you half the time. I ignore you now.
Yeah.
So I guess let's finish it off because I'm gonna piss my pants, and there's no point to take another break to
Yep.
just not end it now.
I gotta
So
eat something.
yeah, Finn, Saints over Chargers, Fudge, Saints over Chiefs, and that's a fucking wrap, dog. Right? Slip piece. Fuck
Slip
off.
piece,
Eat
please.
shit. Thanks for listening to the first Ballcast. It went way better than we thought because we thought we'd have nothing to talk about, but apparently we know a little bit more than we do, even though we don't know anything. Fuck off. Balls.
I got a beat behind me. Oh. I got a beat behind me.
The Ballcast.
I got a beat behind me. Mariano Rivera's. Oh. Is a schmuck.
The Ballcast.
Derek Jeter sucks. Derek Jeter sucks.
The Ballcast.
Fuck the Giants, bruh. Fuck the Giants, bruh.
The Ballcast.
Balls. A-Rod's my favorite Yankee of all time.
Oh, man, I like sports.
Fuck off.